You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's going on, family, man? It's up by Coach Malachi. Y'all hold on for 1 second. Trying to get everything going with the camera right quick. I'm trying to figure out why the camera ain't. Oh, okay. Here we go. There we go. All right, we good. We Gucci. We Gucci now. Everything Gucci. I had to figure out. I was trying to figure out what was going on with the camera. You get what I'm saying? So I had to figure out what was going on with the camera, but y'all know what it is, man. Salute to everybody, man. Peace to the family, man. I was out there, getting a little smoke on. I didn't hit the bong today, so I was just like, you know how that I did the cones, so. I don't know, it's just the cones. Like I say, the cones really don't. It's cool, but I gotta let it, like, you know what I mean? I kind of like, I don't got used to the goddamn bong, so I probably gotta smoke like, hold on, I'm trying to make sure I can see if y'all can hear me. Okay, yeah, y'all can hear me. All right, y'all can hear me. Cool. I got the show on right there on the phone. Yeah, man. Salute to the family, man. Peace to the family, man. I was just I was looking at that actual press conference with Nair Albright and Keyshawn Davis. So they back in Norfolk again, and I'm like, shit. I'm surprised. I'm surprised after what happened last time that Nair Albright would even agree to even go back to Norfolk, Virginia. You see what I'm saying? Last time they tried to jump you, he beat the brother, this and that, and all that shit there. I'm like, Keyshawn ain't changed at all. And he the same nigga he was today that he was yesterday. You get what I'm saying? So, that just he's a product of his mentality and his environment. Not only just his environment, but just a product of his mentality. That's just who he is. He's a nigga. You see what I'm saying? So and it's cool. I mean, he's a talented nigga, but he's a nigga. You know what I mean? When he started acting like a man, then I mean, he do manly things and stuff like that and take care of his family and all that stuff there. But you get what I'm saying, though. You get what I'm saying. So, he be on that nigga shit. He do be on that nigga shit now. So, you know what I mean? So I like to give credit where credit is due. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna, I'm gonna call it how I see it. I always call what you show. If this what you presenting out there, that's who you are. You are who you are. You are what your actions, whatever your actions are on a consistent basis, that's who you are. You get what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. But yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're going to do a show on that tomorrow. I think we're going to do the show at the barbershop. I'll probably be at the barbershop tomorrow. So we'll probably do that there. You get what I'm saying? And, go from there and shit like that. I was looking at the crowd. Let's check this out, right? I was looking at Hamza Sheeraz, him and an interview that Hamza Sheeraz did that Edgar Berlanga sent him. Edgar Berlanga, he said Edgar Berlanga sent him a text message. Yeah, dog. Got a text message, dog. Sent him a DM. Hold on. He said Edgar Berlanga sent him a DM and shit. Hold on, I gotta strong my beard out. Hey, Edgar Berlanga sent him a DM. The Puerto Rican Assassin letting him know Hey, Hamza Sheeraz say Edgar Berlanga sent him a DM, let them know. He said, yeah, you know, I'm the hottest thing in New York. I got the keys to the city. He got a record deal. Hey, what's it? Listen, I bet you 10,000, bro. I bet y'all 10,000 push-ups straight. You can't do that. That the record deal he got is for Fat Joe. True. Joey Crack has something to do with it. I'm sure. I am sure. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what's up. Hold on. Matter of fact, let's pull it up. Hold on. Let's pull it up right quick. Let's see. Baby Mama. Let's see. Baby Mama. Because I think I downloaded it. Okay, that's the singer right there. Edgar Berlanga, the Puerto Rican Assassin. Let's look at the credits. Lead vocals, the Puerto Rican Assassin, synthesizers, D-Note, the D-Note, the Beationaire, it's a kind of like Billionaire. Songwriter, Edgar Berlanga. Okay, producer. Okay, some dude named D-Note. D-Note, the Beat Billionaire. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, okay. All right, the Beat Leonard. Okay, the Beat Leonard. Okay, the Beat Leonard. I see what the Beat Leonard. This is the way he spelled it, the Beat Leonard. Okay, cool. Like a millionaire, a billionaire, but he got Beat Leonard. Okay, cool. The Beat Leonard. Oh, okay. All right, what record? Okay, it don't show me what record label he with though. Well, I wonder what record label he got to be with the Terror Squad. No, he got to shoot. He got old ass Pistol Pete. Pistol Pete in his 50s. So yeah, he got Pistol Pete over there. He still got that 38, that rusted 38. He still got that rusted 38 over there. So then Fat Joe. Bro, like the shit that had me laughing. I'm gonna tell y'all what had me laughing. It was Hamza Sheeraz. And I'm like, you know what, man? What's going on with all these goddamn fighters? Like, seem like all these fighters, they turning. You know, this ain't nothing new. You know, like Roy Jones, he came out with an album. Roy had a whole album though. Roy had Body Head in it. He had his own record label, Body Head Entertainment. You know, I was trying to get signed to Body Head Entertainment. Like I'm dead ass serious, dog. I ended up getting not distribution deal. I ended up getting I did independent distribution deal from a company out of Norcross in Norcross, Georgia. Right down Peachtree Industrial. I don't think they're there anymore. A company called Southern Music Distribution. Y'all look them up. Southern Music Distribution. That was an independent distribution company back in the day. You know, and I mean that area be considered the greater Atlanta area now. You know what I mean? I don't think it was considered that then, but it'd be considered the greater Atlanta area now. Norcross, Georgia. Right there, right. It's right off of Peachtree Industrial. It was in a you know what I mean? So the owner of that company was a guy by the name of Mike Walker. Matter of fact, it was two of them. I think it was two brothers. It was Mike Walker, and I forgot the other brother name. Last name was Walker as well. You get what I'm saying? So, you know. And then right after that, later on, I want to say like that following year, I ended up getting a demo deal. I ended up getting a demo deal with it. With an independent company out of Minnesota that my manager from Miami, Louis Martinet, which was a was a freestyle producer back in the day. Through them, we got the deal. They got me a demo deal with Atlantic. I think Craig Calman was there at the time with Atlantic. And he got me in advance and I got set on the shelf and dropped and all that shit there, but you know, it is what he got me something out of it. Shout out to Bishop. He said I had body headbangers, volume 1. Yeah, hey, bro, I swear listen, I swear I was trying to get a Bishop Bowen. We talking about this the 90s. I was trying to get signed to Body Head Entertainment. Dead ass serious. Dead ass. But you know, it is what it is. He said, Coach, what was your theme song? I didn't have a theme song. I had no theme song. Carl Blair. He said, yeah, Roy Jones. Yeah. Roy, yeah. So Roy, what I like was Roy. The only song, you know, I like he got a song called Can't Be Stopped, this and that. Roy was that guy. Listen, Roy, before he got knocked out, before Antonio Tarver knocked him out, Roy was that guy. He was that guy. In the 90s, Mike Tyson was the guy in the 80s. The mid up to the 80s. And he was still with the guy in the 90s, but Mike Tyson, he wasn't, when the 90s hit, his prime was over with. Any fight you see of Mike Tyson in the 90s, he wasn't in his prime no more. His prime was in his 80s. I think he turned pro in 85. If you look at all the fights he had, now he fought a bunch of cans in the beginning, that is true. You know, fights that, you know, if you look at all of the fights that he had, but then he fought Pinklin Thomas, he fought a lot of like Bone Crusher Smith. He fought some names. He did fight some names. Larry Holmes, they brought Larry Holmes out of retirement. Larry was on the couch. If Mike Tyson would have fought Larry Holmes in his prime, Larry would have beat the shit out of Mike Tyson. True. I'm talking about prime Larry Holmes. Yeah. He would have been. He might fought Larry when he had him retired. He was going through shit with Don King, lawsuits and shit. He had him retired, left the game alone. Then Don gave him a number he couldn't refuse. He came back out, and you know what I mean. So it was like that, because because before Mike went with Don, he was with his team and already that Custom Auto had set up for him. Then they I think Jacobs, they ended up dying when they passed away. He ended up going over to the Don, and it was a wrap from there. Once he got with Don, it was over. Once he got with Don, I think he got with Don like 88, 89, somewhere around that time. That was pretty much the end of Mike Tyson from prime standpoint. Once the 90s hit, when he fought Razor Ruddock, he wasn't in his prime. When he fought, that was after Buster Douglas. Buster Douglas beat him. Yeah, he was done. Buster Douglas, in all the 90s, he was still good enough to beat who he fought, but he couldn't beat Evander Holyfield. He couldn't beat him. He couldn't beat Lennox. He wasn't going to beat Lennox Lewis. He fought Lennox Lewis, in 2001, something like that? That man was way past his prime. Then Lennox was just too big, you know what I mean? So, and I think Lennox damn near had to sue Mike to get that fight or something of that sort, because it was with two different networks. I think Mike was with Showtime and Lennox was with HBO or some of that sort. Or vice versa, one of the two. Yeah, so, but a lot of stuff have changed. A lot of like boxing have really, really changed a lot since then. Like when I sit back and look at what's going on now, it's kind of like now it's like, you got Claressa Shields, bro. It's crazy. It's like, okay, Edgar Berlanga, he say he got a deal. He got bro, how you call another fighter, a dude who whooped your ass, and you bragging to him about, yeah, dog. You listen, yeah, dog. You see this new ice I got, dog. See the new ice I got? I just got me a Bentley. I just got this and I got that. I'm like, fam, Hamza Sheeraz probably has just as much money as you. Like, what are you talking about? How you bragging to a rich guy? How was a rich guy bragging to another rich guy about him being rich? Yeah, I'm rich. Okay, the dude you talking to rich as well. Like, the fuck? And you get what I'm saying? And, he just not flashy. He not buying all that fugazi ass jewelry. He ain't wearing chinchilla mink coats. I like, because Edgar Berlanga, he's a boxer, but he doesn't have the image of a boxer. He has the image of he's a typical New Yorican. Very ghetto, very hood, very niggerish. Edgar Berlanga got a lot of nigga in him. You know what I mean? Like, he's very niggerish, not the brightest crayon in the color, you know what I mean? But he's smart enough to make money off of his talents. And I take my hat off to him for that. But that's just who he is. I don't like, now he want to be a rapper now. So I'm like, damn, dog. So my thing is this here. I'm like, well, shit, since you're going that way with it, shit, you might as well just go all in. You know, you're a boxer. Now he probably ain't gonna never become a champion. Now he probably could become a champion if he was in a 160-pound weight class, because it ain't, you know what I mean? But he can't make that weight. So at a lot, I don't ever see him being on championship level. Who he gonna be? Hey Jamie, who he gonna be? Shout out to Amaro. He saw me in Memphis, coach. He said, "Where Ace Money hiding at? I'm gonna take care of your light work." Hey, no, Ace Money too small for you, man. Hey, Amaro, Ace Money too small for you. He in the house hiding somewhere. He don't come outside. They don't come outside. You know what I mean? Be talking shit like that. You know they ain't coming outside nowhere. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he don't come outside. You know, normally them dudes who be talking so aggressive and gangster and telling people to come to my city, they gonna do A, B, C, and D. Them be the dudes who be playing video games all day. They live with their mamas. They probably work at McDonald's or churches or Burger King or some fast food restaurant somewhere. You know, barely making ends meet. They be in their 30s, late 20s, 30s, because Ace Money in his 30s. You know what I mean? That's all that. Them niggas, man, you ain't got to worry about that shit. Motherfucker ain't finna do none of that shit. And the motherfuckers that dumb enough to do it, they probably looking at the Julio Fulio trial right now like, man, them boys finna get the death penalty. Bro, it's like the prosecutor, the way they landed on them dude, cats, they say, fam, they putting up all your text messages. This what you was doing the entire night. Y'all for committed premeditated homicide. You niggas ain't sorry. You got to stand up, stick your chest out, hold your head up, soldier. Be a real nigga. Don't let them boys on the street see you crying. Stand up, let them know what it is. G code. Yeah. True. Anyway, let's get into the show. Hamza Sheeraz. Nobody want to be free, smelling fresh air. Why would I do that when I can go to the electric chair, because they got the electric chair here in Florida, or get an elbow. That's what we say for life. You got life, we say he called an elbow. And get that elbow, get that life sentence. Why would I want to be free and be in society and fly from different countries to different states and sleep in a real bed next to a woman and watch my TV, open up my refrigerator? Why would I want to do all that when I can be a real nigga and go in them crackers courtroom and get found guilty of capital murder and get life or get the chair and show these niggas how much of a real nigga I am? True. Shout out to Felicia. How you doing, sis? St. Louis in the building. Why would I do that? Where my real niggas at? If you're a real nigga in the chat, please throw your hands up. Let me know you about that life. Where my real niggas at? Ain't the real niggas in the chat? Y'all ain't gonna fight though. You know what I mean? Gotta show the internet too now. You gotta show the internet what it is. Anyway, Hamza Sheeraz, my guy, tells Edgar Berlanga that I hit you so hard that you had a career change. Is he right? Hey, shout out to Brandy. He said, Brandy, he told him, man, he say, fam, look, fam. He said he hit him so hard. He said, man, I made you have a career change. How you shout out to Reds. Hey, Reds. Hey man, I was on your channel, man, the other day, man. What happened to them? What happened to your subscribers, fam? I know at one point you had like about 200,000 subscribers, something like that. What happened? YouTube, what YouTube did? Hey, or is that a new channel you got? Hey, check this out. Hey, Red, check this out. Hey, Brandon, check this out. Just, fam, how do you, I'm just saying, how do you, How you get in contact with the guy that knocked you out and you brag to him about your rap career? Bro, I've never seen anything like that. How? Like, who brags to the perpetrator of the ass whooping that I received? How do you brag to him about your rap career? Listen. This was after. What did it say, Reg? You say, oh, YouTube terminated that channel? Oh, okay. Okay. I ain't never, bro, like, nigga whoop your ass. Yeah, nigga, that's all right. Nigga, I went platinum. I'm number one on the Puerto Rican pop charts. Hamza Sheeraz is a boxer. He don't care. Okay, I'm happy for you. You know, glad that you're the number one Puerto Rican pop artist in the world right now. I'm happy for you. Okay, what's all that? Okay, what does it got to do with boxing? You know, like, bro, I'm gonna let y'all hear the video. In a recent interview, Hamza Sheeraz revealed a private message from the Puerto Rican Assassin, better known, Edgar Berlanga, better known as the Puerto Rican Assassin. He revealed that Berlanga trolled him. Listen, the dude who whooped your ass, how you troll the dude that whooped your ass? Dude, like, you ain't, you know, you don't want no get back? He say he wants to get back, but he don't want no get back. He don't. I know he don't want to get back. Cause when that fight happened, that's been about a year, right? Somewhere up in there. I forgot exactly when it happened, but it's been a little bit. It's been a minute. I think it was last year, right? When was the last year? Let me see when that fight happened. Hamza Sheeraz and let me see Edgar Berlanga. This motherfucker here. He got a hot new single. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that song, Baby Mama. Dale, baby mama, que tu quieres, baby mama. Ya necesito, baby mama. Dale, baby mama, te quiero, baby mama. Dime ahora, baby mama. Hacer, ¿qué puede hacer? Yeah, Edgar Berlanga, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Listen, man. Listen. Okay, put it this way. He got a future, though. He got a future. He got what the fuck does she got? Hey, he got a future, though. He got a future. Now, again, he ain't gonna never be no champion. Now. I tell you that right now. Edgar Berlanga gonna never be no champion. Matter of fact, he can forget that shit. That just ain't him. You know what I mean? Hold on, what year that was? Can y'all tell me? Y'all help me out. Hey, what he say? He say no competitors in today's boxing. Hey, look here. Hey, look here, fam. Check this out. What you mean there ain't no competitors in today's boxing? Edgar Berlanga is a competitor. He's Puerto Rican and he's an assassin. When you put the Puerto Rican together with the word assassin, you got Puerto Rican assassin. True. Hey, you know what? You know what I noticed about these American fighters too? These American fighters and their fans, the few they have, they always talking about somebody cheated them. He cheated. And there's never no evidence. They never show evidence of the cheat. This era here, man, he cheated me. And they do all these interviews saying, I got evidence of this. I got evidence of that. I got evidence of this, of that. I got all the evidence to show y'all he cheated me. And I have one question that two fighters have not been able to answer yet. Okay, you said that there was something nefarious that went on, and your fans, your wife and whoever, said that Hamza Sheeraz had something in his hand wraps. My question is this. Was there anyone from your team? Because I've been in the back when fighters are getting their hand wraps. And there's somebody, more than likely the trainer of the other team or the assistant trainer of that fighter, that is in the locker room with the opponent before gauze, any tape or anything is put on that person's hand and wrist, there's a member of the fighter's team right there watching everything. And guess what? And it's being recorded. It's being recorded too. Well, if it's a big fight, it's definitely being recorded. If it's a small fight, you'll probably have somebody recording it too, though, still, because they'll have somebody with a cell phone recording it. Tell you, somebody right there recording it. You're going to have to explain to me, how was Hamza Sheeraz or any of these other fighters who come out and say somebody cheated them, how they was able to do that when members of your team and the commissioner is right there as well. I've been in the back, I'm telling you. And the commissioner is right there as well. How they was able to sneak something in there with your team member and commissioner watching. Without your team member noticing anything. So he watched Hamza put something in his left hand wrap. He watched it. Didn't say nothing. Walked back to the gym and walked back to the locker room where you was at and allowed you to get punched on with a foreign object, and he didn't say nothing to you. True. These American boxing fans, I'm talking about the ones that's here today, because I told y'all, boxing fans, the only thing that's here in today's time are streamers, streaming boxing, like the streamers, they like, they like boxing. They very, very casual though. They're not even casual. It's like a fair weather friend. I'm with you when things are going good. When things ain't going good, I'm gone. So you got a fair weather friend in them, right? Bro, it's like, that's what's here. Streaming, influencer boxing, Jake Paul fan, like people who like influencer boxing. And guess what? The closer the fighter is in today's time to influence, he's able to relate to he's able to appeal to the influencer boxing fans, the better for him. So I see this music thing maybe helping Edgar Berlanga on that tip. I don't see it helping him in his boxing career. But Edgar Berlanga can make it work for him. I'm gonna give him some advice. I'm Puerto Rican Assassin, because I rocks with you, because you the baddest Puerto Rican in America. Some people say that you are pound for pound hot doo-doo. That's what the other Puerto Rican, my good brother, my main man, Jamie from New York, from Brooklyn says. That's what he would say. Now, I won't go that far and say you hot doo-doo. Some would say that you're hot cow manure. That's what some would say. I look at you as a Puerto Rican pop star. You are a cross between Daddy Yankee in his prime and Bad Bunny. You kind of like in between them two. You's a supermodel. You see what I'm saying? I can see you in the modeling career. You walking on stage modeling chinchillas and iced out, wearing your ice. I can see all that. I also can see, we need some video footage of Berlanga being in the studio laying the tracks down, because I think his fans want to see that. His fans want to see, his everyday life. Like what is it like being Edgar Berlanga? Like, let's hang out with a Puerto Rican for a day. If I had a chance to hang out with one Puerto Rican for one day, it'll be Edgar Berlanga. Let me hang out with your dog just to see what you're living like. Now, okay, I know you got a spot here in Tampa. Do you have a mansion in Tampa? So might have a big house in Tampa, right? I ain't never been in a Rolls Royce before, so let me get in a Rolls Royce, see what it feel like. Be my first time, right? Get in the Rolls Royce. Get in a Rolls Royce with the Puerto Rican assassin. You know, he'll be the only, Jamie, he'll be the only Puerto Rican. He'll be the only mofo in hot ass Tampa, Florida. It's 90 degrees right now outside. He'll be the only mofo out there with a mink coat on. True. Hey, Daniel, he'll be the only one out there with a mink coat on and some ice. I say, Edgar, Puerto Rican assassin. Yo, what's up? Coach? What's going on? What's up with you? My wife told me that you be clowning me. She don't like you. She told me not to talk to you. And the other members of the terror squad, they want to beat you up. I talked to Pistol Pete. He's thinking about shooting you. I said, okay, well, that's what Pistol Pete talking about doing. You know we in Florida now. Just tell them to take what come with it. But not only that, tell them to take what come with it. Because you know what I mean? That's what he's talking about. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It go both ways now. It go both ways. They want to throw that out there now. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But I'm going to give you a chance. Since you gave me the name Puerto Rican Assassin, you gave me the name Puerto Rican Assassin, Coach. What I need to do, what advice you can give me? I say, look, you need to go on tour. I got an idea. You, Daddy Yankee, Bad Bunny. We can do it. We can do some collaborations with what my man named Mark Anthony. Do some collaboration with Mark Anthony. We bring Ricky Martin out of retirement. We do Live La Vida Loca. You can do the remix to Live La Vida Loca. Live La Vida Loca came out about 20-something years ago, about 24, 25 years ago, something like that. But guess what? It never got its. It came out in the 90s. Yeah, that shit came out damn near 30 years apart. That shit came out about 30 years ago, right? You never look, fam. What we can do, they never did the remix to Live La Vida Loca. You can do the Puerto Rican Assassin remix, Live La Vida Loca. You already can sing. You got a nice voice. You know, with the auto-tune, you Hey, when I finish with him, when I finish with him, yeah. When I finish with him, yeah, it's a wrap. When I finish with him, I'm gonna have them jumping cables. I'm gonna put them jumping cables on. I'm definitely gonna put them jumping cables on. Yeah, I'm gonna put them. Hold on. Hey, I'm gonna put them jumping cables on them, fam. I can tell you that right now. Listen, I'm gonna put them jumper cables on them. When I finish with them, I'm telling you. I just don't get it, bro. And I'm looking at the comment section. And in the comment section, there are pro Edgar Berlanga fans who are discrediting Hamza Sheeraz. They're telling him, oh, man, you cheated, Edgar Berlanga. That fight don't count. It's like you can say anything. No proof. And they are taking Edgar Berlanga's cue. And I'm like, what is it about these American fighters? When they get their ass whipped, it's some kind of conspiracy to why they lost. They just can't take the L. We saw Wilder do it. And I'm gonna tell you the two things that Wilder. And if Claressa Shields ever lose, well, she shouldn't lose. Claressa Shields should retire undefeated because there's literally no talent in women's boxing in the higher weight divisions. There's none. Them women ain't good, bro. They not good. They have not improved since the 90s. The women in boxing today, it's a handful of them that's good. It's about 5. You got about, I'll probably say 7 female fighters, maybe 10. Put it maybe 10 for argument's sake, because I don't know all the females. I don't know all of them. I know Gabrielle Fendor. I know her. Gabrielle, nice. I like Gabrielle now. Katie Taylor, she the GOAT. Amanda Serrano, she the GOAT. You know, got Claressa Shields. She the self-proclaimed GOAT. The GWAT. You know what I mean? Savannah Marshall, you know, Christine Hammer, you know, I can't think of all the females, but it's about a good 10 of them. Freshon Cruz is, and again, I like Freshon Cruz. She seems like she's a very, very sweet woman. She has heart, she'll get in the ring, but she's not a good fighter. She never was a good fighter. She don't set her shots up. When she get close, she just like to trade and throw punches. Just trade. When I get close, I'm gonna just let my hands go real fast, and then we gonna lock up and grab. Referee we gonna be tussling a little bit. Referee gonna split us apart. Then she gonna go back and do the same thing. She gonna land about 1 or 2 punches, and then they lock up. Freshon Cruz, like she remind me so much. She's like a female Sean Porter. Might be some headbutts or whatever, but that's just how she is. But she's not an elite fighter. And this ain't no shade to Freshon. I like her. But I'm just being honest. Skill-wise, So there's no competition there. So Claressa Shields, she can literally probably fight. I don't think she's going to break Floyd Mayweather record because she don't fight that regular. The reason why she don't fight that regular, because it ain't nobody there to fight. She in the weight division, there's probably 5 women there. 5 women in the heavyweight division. Light heavyweight division, there's probably 8 women in the light heavyweight division. And but I pulled up their records. Man, these women in the top 10, they got this one chick, she 4-8. This other chick, she 5-1. This other, you get what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. So, you know, again, I mean, it ain't nothing there. Shout out to Chris. Chris, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Daniel. Shout out to Big Mason. Big Mason, what's going on, fam? Shout out to everybody watching on Twitter, too. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitter. Shout out to Sheila. Sheila, what's going on, Sheila? Marta King Boston, what's going on? Anyways, as I said before, in a recent interview, Hamza Sheeraz revealed a private message from Edgar Berlanga, the Puerto Rican assassin. You know what I mean? The Puerto Rican assassin, one matter of fact, Hamza Sheeraz revealed that Berlanga trolled him by tagging Sheeraz in his latest video. He said the man was trolling him, tagged him. He tagged him for what he tagged him for his upcoming for his new hit single, Baby Mama. He tagged. He tagged. How you tag the nigga? How you tag the dude who whoop your ass, dog? This man beat the brakes off of you. He beat you in front of all the Puerto Ricans in New York, all the New Yorkers. He beat you in front of all the New Yorkers, the Terror Squad, Fat Joe, Remy Ma, Pistol Pete. Your daddy was there, your mama was there, your son was there, your wife was there. This man put them Fifth Ward bees on you. And then you gonna tag him? Yeah, dog, here's my new single, dog. This is my new single. Hey, Jamie, I'm gonna play the video. You think, Jamie, you know me. You know I got the receipt. Hey, Jamie, you know I got the receipts now. I'm gonna play the video. Somebody sent it to me. Somebody sent it to me. They'll go whoop your ass. You go, yeah, dog, check my new song out. Tell me what you think. Hey, shout out to Big Mason. Hey, Mason. Mason, it gets better. Hold on, Mason, it gets better. It gets better. Berlanga told Hamza Sheeraz, Berlanga says, and I quote, "You probably wondering how I'm still shining." And this is what I added. You probably wondering how I'm still shining. That's what Edgar Berlanga say. Now this is what I added. After you knocked me out in front of my wife, my dad, my mom, my son, Fat Joe, Remy Ma, Pistol Pete, and the entire Terror Squad. You wonder how I'm still shining. I just signed the biggest record deal of my career. Hey, listen. How do I'm trying to say this shit without laughing. Fam, let me read this again. I got the receipts. I'm gonna show it to y'all. Let me read this. Somebody sent this to me yesterday. I said, "Boy, I gotta do a show on this." That's these American. I'm telling you, bro, I don't get it. I don't get it. That's why we fell off over here. We fell off like a mug, dog. We fell off. We ain't got but about 1 or 2 good fighters who really own that. Who ain't about all, man, listen, man, bro, we got about a handful. That's it, man, this shit here, man. I'm talking about this man's supposed to be a big name fighter. I'm Edgar Berlanga. And I'm like, bro, he ain't really did nothing to be no big name like that, but he did knock out 16 mofos in a row. He did that. He knocked out 16 mofos in a row, but we know what it was.
But this ball been taking the easy matches. Fight another ball.
Bob Arum, they gave him that top rank special. Top rank, they keep some cans over there now. Top rank keep some cans too. They had them, gave him a bunch of cans before they started moving them up the ranks. You know what I mean? Okay, you got to start fighting somebody now. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, what you mean? Well, I got to fight somebody, yo. I got 16 straight knockouts. And then I think like 7 fights after that, he couldn't knock him out no more. So, you know what I mean? So he couldn't knock him out anymore. Now, Edgar Berlanga is perfect. Edgar Berlanga, I'm going to give you the same advice I gave Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner took the advice, he's doing it. He didn't do the podcast, but he's streaming. Damn it, it's the same thing. Same thing. You can build an audience. You need a platform where you're going to build an audience where people going to gravitate to you and follow you and support you. So I'm going to give Edgar Berlanga, I'm going to give the same advice I gave AB. Edgar Berlanga, you need to start streaming your goddamn self. Just be a streamer. You funny than a motherfucker. You funny. Everybody look at you as a joke. So you might as well just play into the joke. Just go ahead and start streaming. Show them, you perform, baby mama. You got Fat Joe with you. Fat Joe in his, I think Fat Joe older than me. I think he might be older than me. I think he in his 50s. I think, yeah, he older than me, I think. You got Fat Joe right there. You bringing his career back. You know what I mean? Because I think he's still rapping. You know what I mean? So you bringing Fat Joe career back. Rim still got bars. So, I'm just, he might as well just start streaming at this point. At this point, just start streaming, dog. That's where it's at. You're a celebrity. Capitalize on your celebrity. Because your boxing career, you'll still get some money boxing-wise, but your boxing career, you ain't going to never be no champion. Now, he might could be a champion in Zuffa, because Zuffa ain't really got a whole lot of fighters right now, but, but who knows? I don't know. I don't know. They be matchmaking tough over there too. So I don't know. So they gonna match your ass tough. So I'm just saying, fam, like he might as well start streaming too. Fuck it. Shout out to Aquila. The biggest. See, Aquila is one of the biggest Edgar Berlanga, the Puerto Rican Assassin supporters. This is what I'm talking about. Where are my Puerto Rican Assassins supporters at? I know it's me. It's Aquila. Who else in there? Who support the Puerto Rican Assassin? Who's supporting the Puerto Rican Assassin? I know Daniel in there hating. Shout out to Daniel. Hey, look here, man. The chat is diabolical. Y'all are the most diabolical group of haters. That's what I love about y'all. That I've seen in a long time. The hate. Y'all equal opportunity with the hate, too. I give y'all that. This dude talking about some bumlanger. See, this is what I'm talking about. The disrespect. Clinton called him bumlanger. The disrespect. This is what I'm talking about, fam. You don't go 12 rounds with Canelo. Become an overnight Puerto Rican pop sensation. Come outside in the middle of the summer with a mink coat on. Chinchilla. You got the mink. You got your fur, you got your fox, you wearing all that. You got rabbit, your coat made out of rabbit, and fox mixed together. True. Hey, you don't understand, yo. Part of my jacket is fox, and the other half is rabbit. You don't know nothing about that. I'm the only one in the city with this. You see this ring? Look at it. See this ring? That's a 75 carat ring right there. I'm the only one in America with this. Jay-Z don't even have this. When I step outside with my ice, and I got, listen. I got a 200 carat diamond studs in both ears, 200 carats. You get what I'm saying? It's heavy. Both earring weigh about 15, 20 pounds. It's hard, we were just saying, I got this from Benny the Jeweler. True. Hey, you know, it's probably real easy to fool Edgar Berlanga. Them got them jewelers. They see him coming a mile away. Ooh, goddamn, what's going on? Hey, man, listen, man, trying to get my son through college. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, my son need about, you know, his college. He go to law school. You know, it's gonna cost about $200,000. $200,000. Yeah, how we gonna get the money, Dad? Don't worry about it. I got this fool. I got this famous boxer / famous rapper, pop star by the name of Edgar Berlanga. He's supposed to be coming over here today. I told him I got some ice for him. I want to sell him. I told him this piece right here. He the only one in the city with it. So when I opened it up, I said, Edgar. He said, yo, what's up, Benny? I said, look, man, these are diamond studded earrings. 75 carats. Ain't nobody in the city got them. Jay-Z don't even have them. And they say he a billionaire. He ain't even got them. You word? Yeah, word. Check this out. Now, I was saving these for Puff. Who is Puff? Oh, you don't know him as Puff. I mean, Diddy. I was saving them for Diddy because Diddy, you know, when Diddy come home, he told me to have some ice for him. I was saving these for Diddy. Diddy got the money to pay for it. Diddy, you know, this shit right here, these are $500,000. I know you ain't got no money like that. I know you ain't got no money like that, but these are $500,000. Like, you know, this is kind of out of your price range. What do you mean it's out of my price range? I'm just saying, I tell you what. Do you want these? Yeah, I want them. I tell you what, this is what I'm going to do. Only because it's you. Only because it's you. I was going to sell them for $500,000. But because it's you, just give me $250 for it. True. Hey, just so sick. Because it's you. Only because it's you. Anybody else will pay $500,000. But because it's you, just give me $250. To this day. Give me $250, and you know, don't even worry about it, dog. Don't even worry about it. I got a deal, yo. This costs $500. This costs $500. You see what I'm saying? It's $500. Why you let me get it for $250? Because you don't spend so much money with me. You don't spend so much money with me, Puerto Rican Assassin. It's only right that it's only right that I at least give you a deal. Really, just look at it this way. You don't bought so much ice from me that's the least I can do. Give you a discount. Yo, I appreciate that. Your word to mother. That's love. That's love. You get what I'm saying? Nigga got cubic zirconia on. Can't tell the difference. Listen. I don't wear jewelry myself. I mean, I do. I got my Apple Watch on with the red Tampa Bay Buccaneer band. So, you know, motherfucker try to rob me from some ice. You just getting practice. Fam, you wasting your time, bro. I don't have no valuables, bro. You know what I mean? So you wasting your time, brother. I'm just telling you right now. Anyways, Berlanga says, and I quote, "You probably wondering how I'm still shining after you knocked me out in front of my wife, my mama, my daddy, my son, Fat Joe, Pistol Pete, Remy Ma, and the entire terror squad. I just signed the biggest recording contract of my career, and you can't get a fight." Sheeraz replied back, and I quote, he said, "Boy, I hit you so hard that you had a career change." I swear to God. He say, "Boy, I hit you so hard, I made you have a career change." he said, Hamza Sheeraz said that song is trash. He said, "Man, this shit trash." He said, but if you get 1 million views, on that video and that song, he said, I will let you walk me to the ring in my next fight. True. Bruh, fail. Nigga whoop your ass. He talking about, yeah, dog, I don't knock you out in front of everybody. Your mama and them, all that there. Y'all talking about coming with wild conspiracy theories and shit. But I tell you what, baby boy, if you can go platinum on that there, if you can do a meal, on YouTube, just get this 1 million views. You can do a meal. I tell you what, my next fight, I'll let you walk me out. We'll walk out to your song. You can perform in it, everything. You get what kind of shit? I say, man. I say, bro. How you tell a nigga that? Hey, bro, that was so disrespectful. That was so disrespectful. The man said he made you have a career change, and he gonna let you walk him out. His next fight. To this day. Oh boy. Anyways, It appears that the Puerto Rican Assassin and Claressa Shields have both made career changes as of late. Do you guys think that Hamza Sheeraz is right? You know what I mean? Let's give everybody in the chat a round of applause. Everybody. Yeah. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It is. It's the Puerto Rican thing. I want to dedicate this show to them.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yeah, we beat that boy. Yeah, we beat that boy. We beat that boy. Y'all, listen, y'all know we beat that boy, right? You want to know how I know? You want to know how I know we beat that boy? I'm going to tell y'all how I know we beat that boy. He go to receipts. Oh, pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, the unlaced shoes. You what kind of niggas out, nigga. I got shout out to Jay. I'm throwing them paws at that nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy. I want all the smoke, nigga. I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook, nigga. Check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy. Pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got your backing up, nigga. I got your backing up, nigga. Watch that check left hook, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy. It is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy. We ain't even playing over here, boy. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. We sending niggas DMs. That's what I'm talking about. The Puerto Rican Assassin. We pulling up. We pulling up. Yeah, we pulling up. We iced out. We sending DMs. We letting them know what's going on. We got that same record deal that Claressa Shields got. Shout out to the Guat. The Guat got a record deal. She got that $8 million deal. For Win Records. Win. You're gonna win. 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 You know what I'm saying? We're gonna win, goddammit. We're gonna win. That's what we're gonna do. That's all I know. We're gonna win. We're gonna find a way. We're always gonna find a way to come out on top. I just want to throw that out there. We're gonna find a way to come out on top. I can tell you that right now. I don't care what nobody said. I don't care what nobody said. We're gonna shout out to Aquila. Aquila, we're gonna find a way to get out on top. You know what I mean? We're gonna find a way. We always gonna find a way to come out on top. Bro, check this out. Hey, shout out to Adrian. Hey, Adrian, bro, Adrian, check this out, fam. How? Like, make it make sense, bro. How you a dude whoop my ass? I couldn't beat him in the ring. I go on this delusional tour. My claim to fame is I went 12 rounds with Canelo. That's it. That's my claim to fame. And I knocked out 16 bombs in a row.
But this bomb is taking the easy matches. Fight another bomb.
My first 16 fights, Bob M wrote the red carpet out for me. I tell you what, kid. We're looking for the next sensation. Now, I prefer a white fighter or a Latino, a Latin fighter, because you guys, we like to believe that you guys are more marketable, even though it ain't no goddamn proof to show that. However, I'm gonna give you a shot, kid. Word the mother, Bob, word the mother. I promise you, Bob, I promise you, I won't let you down. I promise you. Remember he kept saying, I promise you, when he fought Hamza Sheeraz at remember they had that little interview? He told me something. Hamza Sheeraz said, well, what if I knock you out? He said, I tell you what, you couldn't knock me out. My chin is so hard, you can hit me on the chin with a Mack truck, and I still won't go down. I promise you that. I promise you. He kept saying, I promise you, right? I promise you, I'm not gonna let you down. Don't worry, kid, we got you. Man, Bob gave this man 16 tomato cans in a row. And then they went to listen. Fat Joe walking up to the ring. Hey, Ramon, Fat Joe walking up to the ring. And I ain't gonna lie, he kind of had me hyped, though. I ain't gonna lie, he did kind of have me hyped. I'm like, damn, he knocking motherfuckers out first round. You get what I'm saying? But then I said, man, the man ain't fighting nobody. Man, who this nigga fighting? Who he fighting? I said, the man don't fall 16 bombs in a row. 16 tomato cans. They went to talking about comparing it, bro. I never forget. Yeah, man, he the next Tito Trinidad. Tito, my favorite Puerto Rican fighter of all time, Tito Trinidad. I grew up watching Tito. So I'm like, man, hold on, Tito now. I'm looking. Hold on, he said the magic word. He said Tito. So I said, okay, Tito. What you talking about? Tito Jackson? What's Tito you talking about? Okay, no, but Tito Jackson was a bad boy. He was bad. Tito was bad. Tito played that goddamn bass guitar, electric guitar. He was real, very, very talented. And he could dance, right? But what's Tito you talking about? You talking about Tito Trinidad? Or you talking about Tito Jackson? Which one you talking about? R.I.P. to Tito Jackson. Word to mother. He's talking about Tito Trinidad. Tito, you know what I mean? They say I'm even better than him. I'm a bigger, stronger version of him. He don't have 16 knockouts in a row. Yeah, but he wasn't fighting 16 bombs in a row neither.
But this bum is taking the easy matches. Fight another bum.
Nigga been taking the easy matches. The man, listen, the man got a career. The man got a career full of easy matches. Hey, somebody say, Bruce Guy say, what's Tito you talking about? Tito Santana? What's Tito you talking about? Hey, Bruce Guy say, what's Tito he talking about? Tito Santana? He said Tito Santana.
Who you think he is, DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't said
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
huh? Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Well, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I just want money. You know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Hey, who you think it is? DJ Quick? Kid Capri? Oh, you might be Jimmy Walker. Edgar, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that says you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me. Berlanga, let me tell you something. If I raise up, it's going to be trouble. Trouble. Now walk it off. Man, go ahead and walk it off, man.
True.
Yeah, just go ahead and walk it off, fam. Just go ahead and walk it off. Hey, wait, hold on. What my main man did? Wait, hold on. I've been bumping this song. Know what I mean? Hey, look here, man. Hold on. What's it? Hold on. Hold on. I think this is this. Oh, hold on, this motherfucker. Somebody, hold on. Okay, this a doggone. Somebody just sent me a video. Somebody just sent me the video in the DM. Hold on. Let me see can I pull that up. Somebody just sent me a video in the DM. Hold on. On my ex. Hold on. Not my ex, but my Twitter. Hold on. This motherfucker right here. Man, y'all need to cut this shit out, man. Hold on. Y'all need to, hold on. Wait a second. Where that video at? Hold on. What the fuck happened? Y'all ain't know why that's up right there. I ain't tripping on that. Hold on. Oh, that's X. Hold on. Where my X at? Hold on. I gotta pull up X too. Let me pull up X too. Bear with me one moment. Where is that? Damn, okay, that's the DMs right there. All right, hold on. Y'all hold on. Hold on, that's doggone radio. Group call radio. Hold on. Let me go right here. Let me pull it up. I got it right here. Cause I want y'all to see this shit right here. Like you ain't gonna believe this shit right here. Let me see. All right, here you go right here. Hold on, y'all bear with me one moment. Hold on, we gotta pay some bills. Now hold on, we gotta pay some bills. If you a YN out there in the streets, you about that life, and you think it's a game, state of Florida got a place for you. Now let me see. Sitting in the county jail right now for child support, driving on a suspended license, or a missed court date. Don't even trip. I made one phone call to IT bail bonds, and they had me out the same day. No judgment, no games, just real people who move fast. If you or a loved one is locked up in the city of Tampa, call IT bail bonds at 813-231-2663. IT bail bonds is located at 6201 East Hillsborough Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33610. IT bail bonds. When freedom is on the line, call IT. When freedom is on the line, call IT. Facts. Facts. When freedom is on the line, call IT. Hold on, what you say, fam? He say, Coach, did you see the training with Rampage? Yeah, I saw the training with AB and Rampage. I saw that. You know, they just acting a fool. You know how it is. I mean, it's good though. Rampage, you know what? Hey, Adrian, check this out. Rampage said that he made more money streaming than he made his entire UFC career. I can believe that. No, don't get me wrong. Don't mean that they're not making no money in the UFC. They ain't making no. Basically, the top guys in the UFC don't make what the top guys in boxing make. Because I broke down to y'all what they're making in boxing. You know, they make it seem like, yeah, man, boxers make more money. No, they don't. No, they don't. The top upper echelon boxers make more money than the top upper echelon fighters in the UFC. That's true. But how many top upper echelon fighters we got in boxing? Shit, nigga, please. I don't dispel that myth already. You know what I mean? I told you the average fighter in America don't even make $100,000 a year. The average professional, listen, Nair Albright is a nurse. He's a full-time nurse, part-time professional boxer, and he sing on the side. He got 3 jobs, really 4 jobs. He's a full-time dad. I heard he got full custody of his daughter, his beautiful daughter. When he's not boxing, he's a full-time nurse. When he get off work, taking care of his daughter, he run in between taking care of his daughter and working on like, come on, fam. So how you telling me that all this the fighters make way more money than anywhere else? Where? This man working. This man is a full-time nurse, bro. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Motherfucker ain't got no answer for that. He said I make 100K salary as a store manager. Anyways, let's go over here. Matter of fact, let's do this. Let's go over here. Let me see what's up. This shit, I ain't gonna lie, this shit is funny. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear this. This shit funny. I ain't gonna lie.
For fuck's sake. Listen, do you want to see something funny? This is a Ring exclusive, yeah? All right, so he tagged me in a story, and I told him, I knocked you out in front of your mother, your father, your girlfriend, and your son. All is fair in love and war. Take the L, chump. And he goes, oh, well, you know what? We're going to run it back. You're wondering how the fuck I'm still shining. You're still over there sucking on your thumb, trying to find a fight, blah, blah, blah. I said, Shine, bro, you're making music now. I hit you so hard. You had a goddamn career change. I said, if you hit 1 million views, I'll let you walk me out in my next fight. And then this goes, I just signed the biggest record deal of my career, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, that was all about this song. So I thought, but listen, if it hits 1 million views, you can walk me out. Yeah.
Hey, Jamie, shout out to Jamie. Hey, Jamie. Hey, so what, Jamie? See, this is the shit Jamie be talking about. See, this is why Jamie don't like. Hey, he be doing too much. He's doing too much. What, Jamie? What dog at? Hey, shout out to Felicia. Hey, what, Jamie? He say, damn, he talking. Hey, man, Ramon, bro, you can't make this. Hey, Mason, you can't make this up, bro. Bro, you can't make this shit up. Hey, Mason, let me let you hear it one more time. Hey, look, hey, Mason, look. Oh, Mason, check this out. Hold on, Mason, look. This the thumbnail. Mason, this the thumbnail right here. This the thumbnail I made for today's show right here, right? This the thumbnail right here. Now the thumbnail makes sense, don't it? Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Here we go right here.
Fuck's sake. Listen, do you want to see something funny? This is a Ring exclusive, yeah? All right, so he tagged me in a story, and I told
he tagged the man. How you wait? Listen, how you tag a dude who put hands and foots on you? The man put hands and foots on you. The man knock you out in New York. in front of all the New Yorkers that was in attendance. Fat Joe, Remy Mark, the entire terror squad. They said it was so bad that Pistol Pete almost went back to jail. True. Now again, that's what they say. Now that's what sources say. They say Pistol Pete almost went back to jail for catching the felon. Now you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Well, they say he a Grammy Puerto Rican, but I digress.
Told him, I knocked you out in front of your mother, your father, your girlfriend, and your son.
The man say, I knocked you out in front of your mother, your father, your girlfriend, which is his wife. He didn't even know it's your wife, and your son. Oh, and he knocked you out in front of Fat Joe, Pistol Pete, Remy Ma, the entire terror squad. Go, come on, fam. True. I mean, look, we got to run it back just for that.
All is fair in love and war. Take the L, chump.
He say, take the L, chump.
But this ball been taking the easy matches. Fight another ball.
he say, take the L. He say, take the L, chump. Take the L, chump.
Get out my face.
You can't make this
I
up.
ain't nothing you got no more.
Bro, you can't make this
Listen
up.
to my corner. And you better get the bad look off your face before I knock it off.
Get out my face. Need no has-been messing up my corner. And you better get that bad look up your face before I knock it off. He told you better get that bad look up your face.
And he goes, oh, well, you know what, we're going to run it back.
So the Puerto Rican Assassin say they're running it back. So we're gonna run it back. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Y'all be on the lookout for that news right there. The Puerto Rican Assassin say we're gonna run it back. We're gonna get it back in blood. We're gonna be like Wilder. Hey, Martin King Boston. We're gonna get it back in blood. Like Wilder did Fury.
To this day.
Back in blood.
You're wondering how the fuck I'm still shining.
He said, you're wondering how the elf I'm still shining. Bro, what are you talking about? Shining, the man whoop your ass, bro. Knock you out in front of everybody. What you mean you still shining? Shit, one time when he dropped him the second time in the Edgar Berlanga, he was on the ground doing this here. He had no fail in his head hit first and his ass was in the air. Brother, like you were making Salat. I thought you had them turn Muslim in the middle of the fight.
To this day.
The man was making Salat. Y'all remember that? He fell, head down, face down, ass up. Then he rolled over. Then he doing this shit right here. You see, y'all remember that shit? Yeah, I remember that. I'm like, bro, like, what you talking about? I said,
You're still over there sucking on your thumb, trying to find the fight, blah, blah, blah. I said, bro, you're making music now. I hit you so hard, you had a goddamn career change.
Facts. Hey, hold on, listen. One thing about me, right? I got to call a spade a spade. He did hit him hard. He hit Edgar Berlanga so hard that Edgar Berlanga thought that the man had egg weights in his gloves and his hand wraps. He thought the man had egg weights in his hand wraps. Even though his trainer was in the locker room, less than 2 feet away, physically watching everything as it relates to Hamza Sheeraz getting his hand wrapped. Both hands. He was right there. The commission was right there. They watched. So, as I said with Wilder, when Wilder came with these conspiracy theories, I said, okay, you say he had air weights in his gloves. All right, cool, no problem. I got one question. How was he able to get air weights in his gloves? When in the locker room, JD's was right there. He watched Tyson Fury get his hand wrapped. He watched when they put the glove on. He inspected the gloves. He inspected the hand wraps before the glove had to win, or before the glove even went on. And then after he inspected it and said everything good, everything kosher, they wrap the glove, they tape it up, and then the commissioner sign off on it. The only way you can get it off, you got to get the scissors to cut it off, to break the seal. JD's went back to the locker room where Wilder was at. He ain't say nothing about, hey, Wilder, look. He didn't say nothing to the commissioner in there. Hey, man, look, man, no, we ain't doing that. You see them airways he put in there? Them airways. You can't put them airways in there. He ain't do none of that. Puerto Rican Assassin. Your trainer didn't do none of that. Just want to throw that out there. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. I digress.
I said, if you hit 1 million views, I'll let you walk me out in my next fight. And then this guy's like, I just signed the biggest record deal of my career, blah, blah, blah.
Why are you calling Hamza Sheeraz, bragging to him that you signed the biggest record deal of your career? Hey, he said, Coach, you switching out on the Puerto Rican Assassin? No, I'm not switching out on the Puerto Rican Assassin. I'm repping for the Puerto Rican Assassin, but however, Ramon, just because I rep for you does not mean that I'm not going to hold you accountable. See, two things can be true at the same time. I can rep for you and hold you accountable at the same time. Fam, you got knocked out, fam. You went 12 rounds with Canelo, but you got knocked out by Hamza Sheeraz. And the one, then you get what I'm saying? Like, fam, you went 12 with Canelo, but got knocked out by Sheeraz. Matter of fact, let's blow this up some more, because I want to see what the people got to say. No, because we do this for the people. Hold on, I'm gonna take it down. So, all right, let's go over here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like now, I believe in accountability. Now we gotta hold a nigga accountable. He said, Coach, you better off being a Rolling fan than Berlanga. Nah. Yeah, listen, man. I like the Puerto Rican Assassin, man. So let's see what the people talk about. The Ring magazine, they making mockery. He said, I hit you so hard, you had a damn career change. Hamza Sheeraz told Edgar Berlanga that if his song Baby Mama gets 1 million hits, you know, he'll let him walk him out to the ring for the upcoming bout. Okay. This guy says, if you get a million views, you can walk me out. Hey, this dude right here say, I'm Puerto Rican, and I'm glad Sheeraz said all of this to Edgar Wilder. They called him Edgar Wilder. This dude is a Puerto Rican, and he say he Puerto Rican, but he ain't got no posts, no followers. He following, so I don't know. This is the bot account. This ain't no real account. This is the bot account. When you see, anytime you see something like this in the chat or whatever, this is the bot. It's not real. This guy say that boy got absolutely smoked. This guy say EB got us New Yorkers looking hella cheeks. Hey, Jamie, he said the Puerto Rican Assassin got us New Yorkers looking hella cheeks. Say cheeks. He say we all lose, brother. Get that English. He said give that Englishman his props and keep on pushing. A loss is a victory if you learn from it. Okay, it's a good way to look at it. This guy say 1 million views. He said, I'll let you walk me out. This guy say Sheeraz cheated. He said Sheeraz cheated. He said Sheeraz cheated now, can't get a fight. He said Sheeraz cheated, now he can't get a fight. And he laughing. Now this gotta be somebody. This guy, hold on, who this dude is right here? See, this is a fan right here. Hold on, wait a minute. This man got a picture of Edgar Berlanga. Boy, this might be one of the biggest fans right here. Listen. Oh no, I thought that was Edgar Berlanga. That ain't Edgar Berlanga. Wait, who this dude is? What's his name? Trap and Destroy. So he got that Edgar Berlanga starter kit on. He got a wait a minute, who this is? This he say Harlem, baby. He from Harlem. Okay, he from Brooklyn. Bro, the man got a chinchilla starter kit. The man got a fake. What this is? The man got a fake chinchilla on with the raccoon hat. Wait a minute. Bro, he trying to look just like Berlanga. Oh my God. Let me say this shit right here. Let me say, I like this. Boy, don't talk about that. Hey, look, he's showing his ice. He's showing his ice like Berlanga. Y'all see him? He's showing his ice like Berlanga. He's showing the bracelet. He's showing the watch. Oh my God. He from New York. He from Harlem too. He representing Harlem. What he in the Toyota? This nigga in the Toyota. See, what in the Toyota? I had a Toyota. Ain't nothing wrong with the Toyota. What is it? I'm trying to think what kind of car this is he in. Bro, I thought that was Edgar Berlanga. That's one of his fans. Okay, he iced out. Boy, this shit. Oh my God. This him right here. Okay. Shout out to the young man. The young man doing this thing, man. The young man, shout out to the brother. Young man doing this thing. Puerto Rican. I think he Puerto Rican. I hope he Puerto Rican. You see, he iced out. You see what I'm saying? See, iced out, showing the shoes, showing the ring, showing the, I think it's wedding band, showing the watch. Y'all see him? Y'all see him? You get what I'm saying? Y'all see him? Okay, you feel me? All right, that's okay. All right. Listen, okay, let's go back. Okay, all right. So that's Edgar Berlanga. That's one of his fans. Okay, cool. I ain't mad at him. Shit, he got a fan or whatever. I ain't mad at him. You get what I'm saying? Motherfucking cat. Hold on. What my dog?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Boy, let's go to the point. See, look, this what he tried to do. He tried to look like this. Now you see the Puerto Rican assassin got the meat coat on. You see, he got the meat coat. I think that's fox and rabbit mixed together. You take a fox and a rabbit, he mixed it together, right? So that's fox and rabbit mix. You know what I mean? He in the Rolls Royce. So he in the back. Now the other Puerto Rican, he couldn't from Harlem, he couldn't really do that, but y'all know what it is. See, this is what he's trying to do. I know what he's trying to do. He trying to do this. Hold on. I'm finna show y'all. Wait a second. Hold on. I'm finna show y'all what he's trying to do. This is what he's trying to do. What a Puerto Rican assassin at? What a Puerto Rican assassin at? He go to Puerto Rican assassin. See, this is what the young man trying to do. He trying to do like the Puerto Rican assassin. You see that there? See the young man, y'all see the resemblance? You know, he wearing a fox. He wearing fox right now. You see what I'm saying? So he trying to look like that. See the young man trying to look like that. Edgar Berlanga got the, he got the raccoon hat on. He got the fox coat, chinchilla. You know what I'm saying? Rabbited. You see what I'm saying? He trying to look like his idol. See, he trying to look like his idol. You get what I'm saying? He's Edgar Berlanga showing the ice and all that. They're looking at the time and. You know, he's standing in the front of the projects, right in front of the projects. What he got the chinchilla on, he's standing in front of the projects. You get what I'm saying? Iced out. So the brother trying to do that there. He trying to do that there. He trying to do that there. You get what I'm saying? So we got fans now. We got fans. Hey, we got fans now. We got fans. Hold on. He keeps showing. Look, check this out. Hey, Akila. He keeps showing this shit. You know. Look at that man. Look, hey, that was the highlight of his career right there. He went 12 rounds with Canelo. Why he ain't got that? Why he ain't got the video of him getting knocked out by Hamza Sheeraz? Hold on. Man, this nigga, man, come on, man. Hey, Ramon. Hey, look here, Chris. He say bum Langa. Y'all got to stop calling them bum Langa, fam. See, that's the problem. Y'all ain't got no respect. Hey, Sound T. Y'all ain't got no respect. See, that's the problem. Y'all ain't got no respect for our American fighters. That's the problem, fam. Y'all ain't got no respect for the American fighters. That's why the UK popping right now in boxing. They popping right now. He said Canelo's resume taking hits too. Hey, he said, hey, Daniel, one thing about Daniel, boy, Daniel don't spare nobody. He said he wants to break women. He said he wants to break women now. His legs. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I think Hamza Sheeraz is right though. I think right now, we got Edgar Berlanga. I think he has a career change. He's a, like I say, Puerto Rican pop star right now. I'm also looking at what's my main man name? What the dude name? What the dude from Philly? Nair Albright and Keyshawn Davis supposed to be fighting in Norfolk, Virginia. Now, I was outside looking at that press conference, right? I was outside looking at it, and I was like, damn, how the fuck this fight week? But ain't nobody really, I haven't really been hearing, like my people I know in Virginia, they ain't really been buzzed about it like that, to be honest with you. They gonna go to the fights, but that fight ain't gonna be no sell. That fight ain't gonna sell out of nothing. They ain't gonna break the bank, break no live gate records or nothing like that on that fight. And I think it's because Keyshawn Davis kind of like messed up. Like he fought Nair Albright in Texas. Some people felt that Nair Albright won. Some people felt that, and this is the problem that Albright is going to have. I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to give y'all some real games, some real shit, some shit that you guys already know. The problem that Nair Albright is going to have is this. By him not being a top-ranked fighter on that side of the street, or he have the name, weight, and notoriety, Nair Albright is a journeyman. He's a boxer, but he's a full-time nurse as well. So he have a 9 to 5. Well, he has a job. Most fighters have jobs. If they was making millions like that, they wouldn't have to have a job. Well, he got, because on that job, he got his medical insurance, dental, and all that stuff there. Because in boxing, you don't get no medical insurance, dental, and none of that stuff there. You're an independent contractor. You got to pay for that for yourself. And you're going to get your money after the promoter get his cut. They got 10 ways to get the money out you before you get it. You get what I'm saying? So he gotta do what he gotta do. But if it's a close fight, we saw what happened when he fought Frank Martin. Frank, like Nair Albright was taking the fight to Frank Martin. I think Frank was shocked. Frank probably thought he was gonna knock him out. That boy tough, man. Nair Albright tough. Like you gonna have to bring your ass fucking with him. Like that young man, he gonna be tough. So, and he said that Keyshawn got to run it back with him. I remember that when he lost, he said Keyshawn Davis got to run it back with him. So now that he's running it back, Keyshawn said that he didn't want that fight. He wanted to fight a bigger name, or whatever the case may be. But you bloated. You got part. You had the marijuana in your system in Texas. And I hear the gripe that people were saying, "Oh man, that fight shouldn't have been made no contest." The fight went 10 or 12 rounds. It went 10 rounds. That fight shouldn't have been no contest. All that stuff there. And Keyshawn got the benefit of the doubt in the win because he is the house fighter. See, this is the problem, right? Anytime you are a fighter fighting on another promoter's card, fighting their main fighter, you're not the house fighter. You're not going to get the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna tell like I tell a lot of these guys. The same thing I told Bud. I say, look, now when you fighting the house fighter, now you already know you're gonna be down 2 rounds to 0. You down 0-2 before you even step in the ring. That's a rule of thumb. You already down 0-2 before you step in the ring. So anything barring a knockout, Nair Albright ain't gonna win this fight. A fighter that's not the house fighter, I'm not saying it don't happen, but it's very slim that a non-house fighter would get the benefit of the doubt over the judges against a house fighter. That's very, very slim. True. That's very slim. Very slim. But he got to do what he got to do. He got to make some money to take care of his, he got to do what he got to do. But Albright can fight. What did he say? Key better get his get back. Yeah, you know what Key it was a draw, you know what I mean? I don't know, but this is the thing though. He kind of hurt his brand a little bit with his shenanigans. Last time Nair Albright was in Virginia, they tried to jump him. Talking about Keyshawn and his brother. They tried to jump him for no reason. So, and then to this day, he ain't apologized. To this day, he ain't apologized. So, I mean, He went on, he called out everybody. As a matter of fact, there's a video, Keyshawn calling out Lomachenko now. I'm like, bro, you calling out all these niggas, but nigga, who you, like, you calling out everybody. He calling out Loma now. Let's say Loma, Loma's supposed to be back. Loma's supposed to be coming back now. And guess, I ain't mad at Loma about that because shit, Loma didn't get a chance to get none of that money. He didn't get a chance to get any of that money. Okay, Debo Dev, giving his props to, all right, let's see what's up. So they showing it. Matter of fact, hold on, let me show y'all this here. Oh, they showing.
Good body shot.
See, these are the boxing fans that's in boxing right now. They come from Kick, Twitch, the streaming world, and then the influencer boxing world. This is it. This is it right here. Why you think Rampage over there? Rampage shit. That's why Rampage getting all that money. Rampage say shit.
You know why they so excited? Wow. They both took 100 packs before they saw it. Let me see your head kick on this side. Let's see you kick me up here. Let's try it. Go ahead. I took 100 packs. What am I saying?
They need that like fool. That's it. Like, damn, man. Adrian Bono just been. That's where he just been reduced to the courtyard jest. Courtyard jest. Okay. All right. Let's see what's up. Hold on. Who this is? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Can I pull this up? Let me go to hold on. I'm trying to pull up. Oh, y'all bear with me one moment. I'm trying to pull up my page. Not my page, but yeah, I'm trying to go straight to my Trying to go straight to my profile. Hold on. Y'all bear with me one moment. Hold on. Pull this up. Then I'm going to drop the phone lines. Y'all call the show. Hold on. Let's see what's up. Let me see. All right, hold on. Let's go right here. Yeah, this is what I was talking about.
Do it, Loma. Fight me, Loma. Loma, fight me for your first fight back. Come on, let's do it, Loma. Fight me, Lomachenko. I come to Ukraine.
That's a great fight.
I go to Ukraine. Bro. You know what
I'm saying? Okay. Whole lot to unpack right there.
Man, he about your height too. We good.
Well, hey, take it easy now. Take it easy. Us short kings are dangerous too. How do you see a fight with Loma going down?
Nah, Loma, you are a legend. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start by saying that. You a legend, Loma. But you gonna fight if you decide to fight me, I'm knocking you out just like Baranchi.
So okay, yeah. So all right. So what about Debo? Do we still want to fight Debo? Like I want to see the Keyshawn Davis and Debo Dale fight. That's what I want to see. I want to see Craig and Debo. That's what I want to see. You get what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Hold on, Mama. Somebody talk about Mama Holyfield. Mama Holyfield on X2. Yeah, man. What is he talking about? Hold on, this AB. Hold on, let me see.
I appreciate you helping me out right now. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Hey, AB, I got you something. My nigga, look, bro. I appreciate you helping me out right now. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Hey, I ain't all the way down to my lowest, but I'm low. Hey, but I'm going back up though. I'm going back up. I ain't where I was, but I'm going up this way. Thanks, bro. For real, bro. Thanks, my nigga, man. Oh, good game, coach. Like my eyes. Good game, coach.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So that's what's going on over there. They slapping each other ass and all that.
True.
Yeah, man. See, you know that. Yeah, that's something. You get what I'm saying? That's what they. That's what they doing. You know, and laughing about it. Oh, you slapped me on the cheeks and all that. There, you know.
You want to talk some shit?
That's what they doing over there. So, you know, it is what it is. Y'all want to get involved in that world, the streaming world. You know, go ahead and do your thing, man. It's out there for you. You want to get out there.
Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much that's what's going on. And what he say begging is nasty word for Key. I mean, this is the thing, right? Keyshawn is a big guy for that weight division. So Lomachenko was small. I remember when Devin Haney fought Lomachenko. Y'all remember when he stepped in the ring with him? He said you too little. He said you too small. Like he sized him up. He said, look, you too small for me. You can't. You're not gonna be able to beat me, or you're not gonna be able to hurt me and knock me out or whatever. You too small. So boxing is about matchmaking. Do you get what I'm saying? And Keyshawn, for him to want to fight Loma, let me be the first fight back and this and that, yada, yada, yada. I mean, I think I'm hearing, I don't know how true this is, but I heard that Lomachenko contract with Top Rank is up. I have no proof of this, but I heard it's up. And when he come back, he probably going to be fighting on Turk Al Sheik card, more than likely. So, and he didn't get a chance to make any of that Turk Al Sheik money that, what's the other dude name? Alexander Usyk made. Alexander Usyk. Stuff like that. Like, he didn't make any of that money that, you know what I mean? He didn't get a chance to get that big bag. Turk Al Sheik overpaying motherfuckers. Now, of course, the fighter like, yeah, man, this, you know what I mean? I get what I'm getting paid what I'm worth. I said, okay, so how do you determine value? You determine value by ticket sales. You determine value by marketability. You determine value by how many people can you draw to come to your event. That's how you determine value. What you did at the live gate. Oh, we did 5, 6, 7 million. Okay, that's good. What you did at the got any endorsements? What you did at the pay-per-view? Oh yeah, we did about, you see what I'm saying? We still, we ain't, I don't know what we did, because you really don't know, because you really don't know because you going by what they tell you. You really don't know because you going by what they tell you. Hey, we got a cash out.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Ramon for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, man, shout out to Ramon. He said, great show. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, but you get what I'm saying, Ramon? Like, shout out to Ramon. How do you determine value? You got, what your drawing power is. Did you get what I'm saying? You can't be going triple wood talking about paying you 10, 15 million when you going triple wood. Hey, shout out to A-Sound T. T, you get what I'm saying, fam? Now, with what it is, shout out to Cut Creator. With today's boxing, this what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Like, this shit don't change. Like, when I first came on the scene, my position was, diehard hardcore boxing fan, all that there. I still got my commandments. We still got the boxing criteria. Ain't none of that's changed. But what I noticed is the fan base that's here today, those rules don't even apply to them because they don't even have a boxing criteria. They caught up on how good, who's the best dressed boxer. Shout out to Mr. Tomato Can. Who's the best dressed boxer? My boxer dressed better than your boxer. My boxer got more ice than your boxer. My boxer know how to rap. My boxer know how to sing, dance. My boxer know how to, you get what I'm saying? And I'm like, dude, what does that have to do? Who he fought? He the best because he the hey, y'all remember Club of Lane? Y'all remember what Club of Lane say, I don't rank number one. One. That means I'm the best. But this bum keep taking the easy matches, fighting other bums. You dig?
But this bum been taking the easy matches, fighting other bums.
Yeah, man. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, okay. All right, I hear what you're saying, dog. I hear what you're saying, fam, but ain't nobody really like, these cats like, You know, as I said, it's a popularity thing. And like with the streaming world being in boxing now, in the influencer boxing world, it's a different criteria. Their criteria is popularity. Just it's basically popularity and clout and how many people can come on your stream and this and that, and well, my fighter got this, my fighter, you know what I mean? It's a bunch of shit that ain't got nothing to do with boxing. Nothing. He said, I thought Loma beat Dwebo. Yeah, quite a few people did. He said, damn, AB, he said, AB got on them Target khakis. I mean, AB is, AB is AB. He found his lane, though. His lane is, because he's a clown. AB is a clown and a donkey. So, if you can be the biggest clown and the biggest donkey, it's entertaining to people who like to go to the circus. So, he can get paid being himself, being a clown and a donkey, while at the same time, people can laugh and enjoy the entertainment from his behavior and donkeyness. If you get if you pick up what I'm putting down. So, I mean, that's just reality of the situation. You know what I mean? As I said before, shout out to Akila and shout out to A-Sound-T. His boxing career is over. Edgar Berlanga. I don't think that Edgar Berlanga is good enough to be a champion. I think he's good enough to do what he's doing now. Rapping, making a spectacle, dressing nice. He's dressing nice, having on, I don't know if the jury real or not, you know what I mean? So, there's a lot of costume jury out there. I'm even hearing, you know what I mean? Like, for real, though. Like, you can't tell. Like, the women can't tell any goddamn ways. Like, you got to be like Chad Ochocinco. Chad Ochocinco, he made a lot of money in the NFL. He said he used to live at the facility when he played in Cincinnati. He said he used to wear fake jewelry. He said because everybody know I'm rich, so since everybody know I'm rich, they're going to assume that whatever I'm wearing is real anyways. So I never saw a need. Like, I was listening to Chad Ochocinco. I'm like, this dude very smart, because when he was playing football, I didn't know, you know what I mean? But, once he retired, he was like, yeah, I went, man, well, none of that shit real. Like, and then all the other players who knew him. See, it was other players that played in the NFL who played on teams with him when he was with the Patriots, when he was with Cincinnati, over there with Carson Palmer and all that stuff there. They were like, yeah, no, man, they say that motherfucker cheap as hell, bro. He cheap. They say that motherfucker, he don't believe in tricking. He ain't trying to, you know what I mean? Like, none of that shit. He gonna trick within his means, of course, but you get what I'm saying? What you say, Dan, you say influencer bosses sounds like they have the same standards as YouTube channels. Yes. Facts. Same standard as YouTube channels. The YouTube channels, there's no different from the YouTube channels in today's time that cover boxing. A good number of them. I'm not gonna say all of them, but it's a good number, a good portion. Yeah, it's pretty much the same shit. Yeah. There's no difference. He said Chad Ochocinco said he used to buy his watches from Walmart. Yeah. And then now you can get fake Rollies, fake Richard Millie's, all that, fake every goddamn thing. I'm like, shit, that's why I say, hey, listen, hey, Sound T, you in the club in Houston, right? Check this out, fam. We in the club in Houston. Iced out. The whole outfit. Hey, listen, check this out. You in the club in Houston. Iced out. Chain shining. Bracelet shining. Looking like a disco. You got the Richard Millie on. Iced out, shining. Brand new Gucci outfit. Or you got a Louis V outfit, Louis V shoes, Louis V. You in the club, shining, right? The whole outfit cost $75. True. Yeah, dog, finna put these fake Gucci. I'm finna put they don't know no better. They don't know shit. In the club, can't nobody tell. All that shit look the same. Yeah, dog. So I'm saying I just put on this. You know what I mean? What kind of watch that is? It's a Richard Millie, baby. It's a Richard Millie. You see what I'm saying? Like, you ain't seen nobody fly like me. And then, so she thinking she got a lick. She thinking she got a lick. So she kind of like, yeah, okay, well, I'm finna go out with him and, I'm finna have him take me to this 5-star restaurant and, he got it, girl, he got the Richard Mille on, he iced out, girl, he got the Pave bracelet, girl, he got all that there on, girl, on, you know what I mean, girl, he had on Louis V, everything custom down, all the way down to the socks, he got custom everything, you get what I'm saying? I'm like, man, motherfucker, listen, man, the man struggling, living check to check. True. Struggling. He say, Coach, can Berlanga be a possible gatekeeper? No, he is a gatekeeper. Yeah, it ain't no possible gatekeeper. He's a gatekeeper right now. How old is Edgar Berlanga? Hold on. Let's look him up. Hold on. Let's look up Edgar Berlanga. How old is Edgar Berlanga? She's telling me he a gatekeeper right now. Shit. Let me see what's up. Look that up. Yeah, shit. He in his 20s, right? I think Edgar Berlanga in his 20s. He like 28. He like 28, right? Yeah, I think he like 28. Hold on. Carla, hold on. Let me see. I think Berlanga like 28, 29, something like that. He a young gatekeeper. Hold on. Yeah, he 28 years old, bro. Born in 1997. That's who running the yard on social media right now. Those guys that age and up. 1997, born that year and up. He 29. He 20. He'll be 29 this year. Yeah. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me.
Coach, I don't know one Puerto Rican that fucks with this guy Berlanga. Listen. I don't like this guy for many reasons, bro. Okay? I think he's a fraud, for real, and he's wasting everybody's time. He has no talent, whether he's in the ring or in the studio. Listen, I believe Sheeraz, hit him that hard, bro. Hit him so hard that he thinks he can sing now. I don't know who told him that. It must have been his wife, But to be honest with you, bro, this man is embarrassing. The music is trash. As a boxer, he has no skills, And let me tell you why I don't fuck with him, bro. For real, bro. Listen, this Puerto Rican man, he's a fraud, bro. I'm telling you. When he was at a top rank, he was in a bunch of settled fights. And that's the truth.
He was.
And 15 or 16 first rounds later, he thought he was the shit, bro. But all that acting tough and talking tough outside the ring don't scare nobody, bro. So when Top Rank decided to push him, that opponent on number 17, I don't know his name, but that tomato can turned out to be a tough out. And Berlanga, he was getting his ass handed to him, bro. I remember it clearly. And that's when Berlanga decided to bite the guy on the neck. You remember that?
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah, he tried to bite the dude on the neck or something of that sort.
Yeah. He did bit him.
Yeah, he bit him, yeah.
He bit him, Coach. He was suspended, I believe, for a year. And right there and then, bro, I decided to cut him off, bro, and not fuck with him ever again. Because I had my eyes open. I was hearing his name, but I knew, the opponents in the ring were trash. Mm-hmm. So, and Berlanga, to be honest with you, man, he doesn't show anything promising to me, first time I laid eyes on him, but, the guy, he bitched out, man. He tried to get his ass disqualified, Yeah. And that's when I decided disliking the boy, I'm
trying to think. Let me look that up. Which fighter that was?
I think it was opponent number 17. Tough out, man. He was a tough out. He was beating Berlanga clearly.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying it was a close fight, but I forgot who that fighter was because he bit him. You're right, he did get suspended. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was suspended. Yeah. So again, man, after that, I'm like, man, I'm not rooting for this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Making my people look bad. But and the thing is, bro, again, man, I say he's a fraud, bro, because all that tough talk, man, that doesn't get you anywhere. And for let me say this, man, to all the fake Puerto Ricans that hope to get an autograph from Berlanga, talking about Tito Trinidad, Berlanga reminds you of Tito Trinidad? Nah, bro, please don't talk boxing again. Please.
Hey, hold on.
You sound stupid.
Hey, Jamie, let me ask you this here. Edgar Berlanga is 28 years old. Some people in the chat called him, some people asked him, was he he's a gatekeeper? Listen, how are you a gatekeeper in your 20s? That's that. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't see him.
Nah.
Who is he gonna be to become a champion?
I don't know, bro. Never. I know there's too many belts out there. He might grab one somehow, bro. But yeah, I mean, he got no skills, bro. All those the top 10 in that weight class, bro, they're better than him. They'll beat him easy, I think.
Yeah.
But anyway, anything can happen in boxing. You know, we don't know until that bell rings. But I'm telling you, bro, when they say like this weekend, bro, they say that this boy reminds me of Felix Trinidad, bro. I'm gonna say this: Trinidad did not sing. Trinidad did not play games. He came to knock you out, win or lose. You feel me? So that comparison, bro, please, not on the same sentence. That's stupid. That's my call. Respect from New York. Peace.
Shout out to Jamie, man. Let me let y'all see this. These are the fights we got coming up. Let me see. Ring. Look up Ring Magazine. These are the fights that we have coming up. Let's see what we have. Except all cookies. These are the fights right here. Y'all bear with me one moment. Let's see. That's Richard Torres. Let me let y'all see what I'm looking at. I'm over here on the ring right now. Ergovich. Okay. Damn. Nigga, Daniel Dubois put hands and foots on this boy right here, man. God damn. Daniel Dubois say put some respect on my name. Respect it. That's what he said, nigga. I'm whooping. You know what I mean? Oh, let's see. Well, okay, now let's look at the schedule. We got Keyshawn fighting this weekend, so we definitely gonna cover that. We going live. We got a fight party this weekend. We going live for this fight. Bro, I'm tripping on this here, man. Nair Albright is a nurse, bro. Full-time nurse, working in the hospital, and he's a boxer, and he's an R&B singer. Boy, that's a hell of a, you get what I'm saying? That's hellable right there, bro. He don't make enough money. He don't make enough money in boxing. He gotta, you know what I mean? He gotta do what he gotta do. And he's not the A side, so he's not the house fighter. Keyshawn Davis is the house fighter, so you gotta understand. It's in top ranks. And again, this ain't no shade to top rank, but every promoter gonna do this. Every promoter does this. It's gonna be in top rank's best interest to make sure that he come out unscathed. Now, if they tired of him, now you're all breaking, you know what I mean? Maybe, you know what I mean? Like, you know, because it can happen, but I don't see it. I don't see them giving him the benefit of the doubt. Anything outside of a knockout, Naya Albright don't stand a chance of winning this fight. He can win the fight because he got the skills to win. He do have the skills. The motherfucker can fight. But I'm saying it's gonna take more than that. I got Keyshawn winning this. I think this fight going the distance. Let me see. It ain't a belt on the line, so this has to be a what? Let me see. Hold on, that's this weekend. Matter of fact, no, let's go back. Because I want to see the fights this weekend. So on the 16th, we got this fight. Okay, we got a fight tomorrow. Donovan versus Karen Chugga. Karen Chugga. Y'all know who Chugga is. That's who Boots fought. Boots went 24 rounds with Chugga. So we got Karen Chugga. Chugga is back. Some white on white crime. Two white fighters fighting each other. Okay, cool. Karen Chugga versus Donovan. Okay. He got 3 losses. Donovan got 2. So Karen Chugga, where they fighting at? What Chugga fighting? Ain't nobody, let me see. Tail of the tape. Let's see. Chugga. I don't know who this other dude is. I'm going for Chugga though. I'm gonna ride with Chugga because I know Chugga. I don't know the other dude. So I know who Chugga is because Boots fought him twice. So Boots fought him twice. I got Chugga. Chugga can box. He got some grip movement, good angles. Yeah, so this fight tomorrow. Chugga fighting tomorrow. What is a double M? That look like Maybach music. Is that Maybach music? That look like the rapper Rick Ross's It's the double M. Is that Maybach? That's Maybach music? That look like Maybach music. Okay, shit. Chugga. I ain't know. Okay, let me see what's up. I gotta look like. Let's go back here. That's tomorrow. Saturday, we have this fight right here. Is this fight in Japan? Jerusalem versus Kusi. Who is Kusi? What? Where is this at? Oh, this is in Johannesburg. Oh, this is in South Africa? This is in Johannesburg right here. So we got, okay, what weight class is this? And these dudes small. This dude 5'1", he 5'2", so they short. This must be featherweight though. Oh, this strawweight. The WBC, y'all see this here? The WBC strawweight, they fighting for the WBC strawweight title. Okay, so I know y'all don't want to see that one. So do y'all want to go live for that one? I don't think I want to go live for that one. Okay, cool. All right, now we got this one tomorrow on Saturday. Dave versus Goliath. Okay. Ergovich. So Ergovich versus this dude named Allen this Saturday. If this, where is this at? Oh, it's on the zone. It's on the zone. So that's gonna be during the daytime. I know who Ergovich is, but I don't know who this dude is he fighting. So that's cool. It is what it is. I'm gonna pass on that one. We'll just read this the one we going live for right here. This the one we going live for. So I'm letting y'all know we going live for this fight right here. I don't know what the schedule is for Edgar Berlanga. When him and Richardson Hitchens is over there on Zuffa. They with Zuffa right now. They paying a whole lot of money. Oh, let me see what's up. They paying a whole lot of money. Oh, Synchrony. Okay, yeah, I got it. How much I owe y'all? Goddamn, a bill collector just sent me a text. What I owe y'all? Trying to see what I owe y'all. I'll get to y'all later. Bill, it's bill time, so it is what it is. They be trying to. We want you to put us on auto pay. Nah, ain't gonna be no motherfucking auto pay. Y'all ain't getting. You know what I mean? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? We want to make sure we put it on auto pay. Nah, they saying they don't trust you to pay it. Hey, T, that's what they telling you. They say, hey, what you do, baby boy? Look, just put it on auto pay now, so you ain't got to worry about it, though. No, you telling me on the sly. That's the way of the bill collector telling you, I don't trust you. I want you to put it on auto pay so I can automatically take the money out of your bank account. That's what that is. Shout out to Mr. AGR.
Hey, okay.
Hey man, he just gifted people 5 memberships. Let's get a round of applause. Yeah, you ain't no big now. You ain't no. I can see if you was the mortgage company or something like that. Maybe even the car note, but yeah, this ain't even that, fam. This ain't, nah, you don't shit. Shout out to let's see who he gifted. Shout out to Rod was gifted a membership. Shout out to Rod. Shout out to Blue Cooks. Shout out to Rod. Shout out to Blue Cooks. Shout out to Damien. Shout out to Roy. Shout out to Just a Person. Who else? Okay. Let's get a new member's round of applause. Yeah. Matter of fact, I don't even know why I got this thing charging up. I don't even know why I got it charging up right now. I don't need it charging up. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So, sitting there like, yeah, I kind of like, I don't see, again, I don't know when Berlanga coming back, who he gonna fight, whatever the case may be. He got the deal over there with Zuffa. They got a lot of money over there. I don't know if they're gonna pay him astronomical amounts of money, but they may do it in the beginning. To be fair, I mean, Edgar Berlanga is not. I don't think he's considered he's not a championship fighter. He's fought for the title. He's fought Canelo. He went 12 rounds with Canelo. That's his claim to fame. But somebody said in the chat that he's a gatekeeper. Yeah, you know what? I think I would say it's safe to say that. He's a 28-year-old gatekeeper at this point. Like, who he gonna beat? If you look at, check this out. Now, anything can happen in boxing, but let's go to the 168 pound. Let's go look at the rankings. Let's look at the rankings. Let's go. That's heavyweight. Let's go to, he's super middleweight, right? Edgar Berlanga probably should move up to light heavy, but I don't think he want to deal with them dudes up there. Hold on, let me see what's up. Let's see. This 168. The Ring magazine is vacant because Bud vacated all the belts. Canelo. Oles Iglesias. Christian Mbili. Lester Martinez. I don't see, let's see. Is Edgar Berlanga on here? They got Caleb Plant on here. Hamza Sheeraz. Hamza Sheeraz in the top 10. Jacob Bank. Okay. Armando Resendez. Okay. But I want you to look at this arm length, right? Hamza Sheeraz is 6'3". He has a 72-inch arm reach. Caleb Plant is 6 feet tall, 3 inches shorter than Hamza Sheeraz, but he has a 75-inch arm reach. Crawford is smaller than all those dudes. He got a 75-inch arm reach. He's the shorter, smaller fighter, but he got long ass. So I'm just trying to paint a picture, like for him to be, he ain't but 5'9", and he got, you get what I'm saying? Like, damn, that's a long ass arm. Like normally an arm reach like that, that'll be for the bigger, the heavier weight guys. Resendez has a 74-inch arm reach. Jaime Munguia, I wouldn't mind seeing Jaime Munguia and Edgar Berlanga fight. I think that'll be, I think they pretty much on the same level. I wouldn't mind seeing Edgar Berlanga and Diego Pacheco fight. Like there's some, you know what? Now that I look at it, there are some good fights at 168 pounds for Edgar Berlanga. If he stay here, well, of course, if he can land Canelo, of course he'll want that. But look, you got Iglesias right here, Christian Mbili. Well, Christian Mbili is finna fight Canelo. This gonna be a hell of a fight right here. Stylistically, this gonna be a hell of a fight. Lester Martinez. That's a good, yeah, you know what I mean? Like I think I would probably favor Lester a little bit against the Puerto Rican Assassin, maybe. But if you look at the list right here, then this is the top 10 Ring magazine. These are the guys who Ring got in the top 10. He can fight anyone in the ring. Because Zuffa, that's pretty much Turk out of Sheik as well. So yeah, he can, anybody that's in the Ring top rankings, he probably can get any one of these guys. You get what I'm saying? I think he can get either one of these guys. I don't know if Edgar Berlanga, I don't really look at him as a title, like he, you know, I mean, him winning a belt, I mean, he probably can win one of them second-tier belts. He's had a second-tier belt before, but I don't see him, like, I just don't really look at him like that. Like I said, he's a great singer. He can rap. He know how to dress. As long as you put him in there with some tomato cans, he gonna make it do what it do. Now he crushed the cans now. As a matter of fact, let's see. What Edgar Berlanga at? Let's pull him up. See, can I pull up Edgar Berlanga? Edgar Berlanga. This the Puerto Rican Assassin right here. Nationality American, super middleweight, 23 wins, 2 losses. He lost to Canelo and he got knocked out by Hamza Sheeraz. May 17, 1997, he was born. So he's a Taurus. Nicknamed the Chosen One, aka Puerto Rican Assassin. He the Chosen One, but he got another nickname, the Puerto Rican Assassin. They need to add this on there too. He got 2 nicknames. He debuted 10 years ago. So Edgar Berlanga been boxing for 10 years as a pro. He debuted as a pro April 28th, 2016. That's 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Okay. Y'all check this out. Y'all see this here? Hey, Sound T, check this out, fam. You see this? Shout out to Lonnie, man. Chicago. Chi-Town, stand up. It said Edgar Berlanga angles for a Hamza Sheeraz rematch in 2027. So Edgar Berlanga want the rematch. This is the problem. This is the problem with this. Shout out to Cut Creator. Cut Creator. This is the problem with this. According to your wife, and according to you, Edgar Berlanga, Hamza Sheeraz had something in his hand wraps when he beat you, when he knocked you out. So, you showed no proof of this. No proof. Your wife didn't show proof. Fat Joe didn't show proof. Pistol Pete didn't show proof. Your trainer ain't said nothing. The trainer that was there watching the hands get wrapped, he ain't said one word. He ain't say, yo, man, you know, Hamza Sheeraz cheated or not. He didn't say none of that. Just like when Wilder got beat by Fury, and Wilder came with all these allegations, JD's and Shelly Finkel didn't say nothing. They didn't say nothing. They didn't back him Wilder up on that bullshit. They kept their mouth closed. Edgar Berlanga's trainer, he kept his mouth closed. He ain't back Berlanga up on that bullshit. He kept his mouth closed. He ain't say nothing. What is it that Edgar Berlanga is going to do to make sure that his trainer, or plural, or maybe he can have Pistol Pete back there, have Fat Joe back there with him, have Remy Ma back there, have the entire Terror Squad back there? What is he going to do? Because nothing nefarious happened last time, but in your mind it did. So you want to rematch this guy who you said cheated you, who you did not have any proof of the cheating. What is he going to do to ensure that he don't get cheated again? True, true, true. Yeah. Hey, Jamie, you get what I'm saying, fam? Like, same thing I said about Wilder. What if the man cheated you? Why you ain't taking him to court? Why you want to fight him again? Well, I want to get it back in blood. Okay, cool. You want to get it back in blood. So what did you do? And this is another thing I want to say too. When Wilder fought Fury the third time, I'm showing y'all the parallel between this and Edgar Berlanga. JD's was in the locker room watching his hand wraps watching Tyson Fury hands get wrapped again. For the first fight, the second fight, and the third fight. Me personally, I would not mind seeing Hamza Sheeraz and Edgar Berlanga rematch. I wouldn't mind seeing that. That fight will probably be in the UK. But I won't mind seeing that. I won't mind seeing that at all. But you came with a lot of accusations. And then guess what? I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I want to see it. I'm gonna tell you why I want to see it. The reason why I want to see it is because it's a great storyline. You know, I love storylines. I can imagine hearing the interviewer, you know, Rick Reno, the guy over there at Ring Magazine. Well, you came with a lot of accusations in the last fight. You said that Hamza Sheeraz had an illegal object in his hand wrap, in his glove, in his hand wrap. Do you have any proof of that? Have Hamza Sheeraz sitting right there. Do you have any proof of that? Where did that come from? Now, Edgar is going to lie because he don't want to throw his wife under the bus. He going to say, young man, you know, I don't know. Something went wrong with that because the fans noticed it. I didn't even notice it. That's what he said. So let me get this straight. You was in the ring getting beat from pillar to post and you didn't feel anything. You didn't feel it or nothing. You said that you didn't notice nothing wrong. You didn't realize something was wrong until after the fight when your fans who did not take one punch in that ring noticed something was wrong. And then I went back and looked, and then I was like, oh, like, come on, fam. True. Jamie, how are you in the ring taking punches with a blunt object? It's the same thing happened with Wilder. Deontay Wilder did the same thing. Got his ass whooped. It was just a regular ass whooping. Got mad. His corner through the towel in, right? His corner through the towel in, he got his ass whooped. Then some time went by. Then he came out with a poem. Young Pharaoh, we call him Young Pseudo. That's what Uncle, the Armor Raw Squad, called him over from the conscious community or the unconscious community, right? Young Pharaoh from the unconscious community dropped the video. All of the Wakanda YouTube channels took the cue from Young Pharaoh. And they looked at him as, come tell this how slow these motherfuckers is in the boxing community. This how slow they is. They took cues from Young Pseudo. He can't spell. Put it this way. Matter of fact, let me show y'all this here. Wait a minute. Let me show y'all this here. Because you ain't got to believe me. You ain't got to believe me. You ain't got to believe me. Believe Google.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Let's see. Shit, Hamza, hey, listen. Goddamn, doggone, shit, the Puerto Rican Assassin, he might have well, here, go right here. I want y'all to go to YouTube, go to Google. You ain't got to believe me.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Type in Deontay Wilder petition and Young Pharaoh. Change.org. This guy got 13,409 signatures. And Young Pharaoh wrote a petition that he want everybody to sign. Of course, and the petition was for, he wanted Tyson Fury disqualified for cheating. And 2 of the 3, because they only fought 2 times at the time, Tyson Fury fights, he wanted him disqualified for cheating and grant Deontay Wilder a 44-0 record. And he says, I, Young Pharaoh, have a 125 slide PowerPoint. You can't make this up. This is this guy's spelling. Matter of fact, hey, Sal T, this is what came into boxing right now. Niggas who can't spell or nothing. I, Young Pharaoh, have a 125 slide PowerPoint proving that Tyson Fury cheated in both fights versus Deontay Wilder, as well as other times in his career as far back as 5 years. You can't make this up. All kind of punctuations mixing, grammatical errors, bro. Like, and this one big, and then he write this entire bunched up stuff, right? That you can, misspellings everywhere, run-on sentences and all this stuff. And guess what? 13,000 fools signed this shit. So I say all that to say this. Shout out to Just Living Life. I saw that to say this for Edgar Berlanga. If you hell bent on thinking that something nefarious went on, you reaching out to this dude, you tagging him on your latest new hit or non-hit single, going, number 1 with a bullet, going up the Puerto Rican pop charts. You caught in the middle, right between Daddy Yankee and Bad Bunny. You right there in the mix. You got Fat Joe in the video. You shot it, you know what I mean? Like, they playing your song. Yeah, they playing my song. Dude, come on, fam. Stop making it seem like that's organic. When you went to the fight or the arena, wherever you went at, You went to the music director of the facility. Cause you know, so, hey, look, hey, listen, will you play my song, Baby Mama here. Can you play my song, Baby Mama, in the arena when you have a commercial break? You know, I want to record on my phone to let everybody know that you guys are playing my song. You know, you get what I'm saying? So we know how it is. You don't shout them a couple of dollars, they played the shit, and you making it seem like your song that hot that they playing it. But that's okay. I'm gonna go along with you on this, because you the Puerto Rican assassin. So you might as well get all the New Yorkers, or just get everybody from the terror squad. Y'all put together a petition just like Young Pharaoh did for his favorite fighter, Deontay Wilder.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
He can, you know what I mean? He can do that. He can do that.
That's wrong, that's wrong. He did nothing to you.
Just go ahead and do that. Now, the other Puerto Rican fans ain't going to get behind. I'm talking about the real Puerto Rican fan, boss fan. They ain't going to get behind that because it kind of looked like, it looked bad. But you reach out to this dude. The same dude who knock you out. Now, I think we're going to get that Edgar Berlanga Hamza Sheeraz fight rematch. I'm going to tell you why. Hamza Sheeraz is over there in the UK. It's with Turki Al-Sheikh, stuff like that. I think he with Frank Warren, if I'm not mistaken. Hamza Sheeraz. But he don't fought on the cards before. Edgar Berlanga's over there with Zuffa now, Zuffa Boxing now. There's really no politics. The money is not an issue. I mean, I don't think they're gonna be making $100 million fighting each other, but you know, they're gonna make more money than they would fighting with just a regular promoter. Believe that. I think that's true. So there's a good chance. If I'm Hamza Sheeraz, I say this. If Edgar Berlanga wants to rematch me, he got to give me an open apology. Look, I'll give you another shot. I'll knock you out again if you want to, but because I'm not worried about the money. Hamza Sheeraz got money. He ain't really worried about it like that. Both of them are going to make some money. But I would humiliate him. How bad you want this fight? I just wanted an open apology. You lied on me. You scandalized my name. You dismerchified my character. You and your wife. Nobody else from the terror squad said that you got cheated. Fat Joe didn't say you got cheated. Pistol Pete didn't say you got cheated. Remy Ma didn't say you got cheated. Your trainer didn't say you got cheated. He don't even talk. Your daddy didn't say you got cheated. He didn't even talk. Nobody said you got cheated, but the dude that left a comment on Instagram, which I probably when we pulled up his Instagram page, we saw what it was. He had on a fake mink coat, a fake fur coat on, a fake, like everything fake. The jewelry fake, and he's sitting in a what he was in, a Toyota Camry. I think he had a Toyota Camry, 1997 Toyota Camry. He got some shoes. I don't know what kind of shoes it is. He got some shoes on that looks like the spiked shoes, and his whole outfit come from Temu. His whole outfit is Temu. True. His whole outfit is Temu. He got a Temu outfit on. Daniel said, Coach, if Canelo wins and Sheeraz look good next week, there's a chance Turki will give Sheeraz a shot at Canelo next. You know what? Yes, because Turki, that was supposed to be the fight. That was supposed to be the fight. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. I totally agree with that, Daniel. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that, fam. I agree with that. Hamza Sheeraz and the way they got it set up, Mabili is fighting Canelo in September. Now, if I'm Mabili, I have a fight in between. You know, he should have had a fight in between time. You fought Lester Martinez. You know, some people felt you lost. Some people felt you won. That fight ended up a draw. The only thing I don't like, this what I don't like, Daniel. Instead of elevating Mabili to the title, I think he got the WBA super middleweight title now, right? They should have because is it the WBA or the WBC? One of them. I don't know. Matter of fact, let me look and see. Let me go back, fam. Let's see. I'm finna tell you right now. Let's see. Mabili. Is that the WBC title? Which belt does Mabili have? Christian Mabili has the WBC title. Here you go right. Hey Jamie, here you go right here. He had a WBC, so he got the Mauricio Sulaiman belt. So the WBC title is now called the Mauricio Sulaiman belt. This is the Mauricio Sulaiman belt. So the way they got it set up, they want to feed Mabili to Canelo because they want Canelo to get that WBC title. Mabili he wanted to get that title right there. This fight is supposed to be in Riyadh. It's supposed to be in Saudi Arabia. This fight is going to be in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. That's where this fight is going to be at. Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. So they got it set up to where they want him to get that belt back. They want Canelo to get that belt back. It ain't no guarantee that Canelo going to beat this guy. Unless he just take a dive. This dude coming to fight. That's at least historically. And Canelo ain't sleeping nobody. He ain't nobody getting knocked out messing with Canelo. Nobody. He couldn't knock out the welterweight. He couldn't knock out Jaime Munguia. He couldn't knock out Edgar Berlanga. Now, he'll drop him now. He will drop him. If they just sit there like this here, if they sit there and just wait, okay, Canelo, throw the punch so you can hit me, like Jaime Munguia did. Edgar Berlanga right there. Throw the punch so I can try to time you and get dropped. You get what I'm saying? So, Canelo got to fight people with no footwork, who don't have angles and stuff like that, right? Just sit there. You get what I'm saying? So it's set up now, but Mabili throws 1,000 goddamn punches. Stylistically, that's what Canelo wants, because he want to slip, roll, and then counter him and stuff like that. I don't know where his power went at. He don't have the power he used to have. I don't know. You know what I mean? So, I think Hamza Sheeraz will fight the winner out of Canelo and Mabili. That's in September. But Sheeraz need to probably have a fight in between time. But I agree with you on that, fam. That's how it's going to happen. What you say, Chris? He said Mabili and Lester should have rematched for the fight Canelo. No, you know what? They should have rematched for the belt. Hey, Chris, they should have rematched for the belt. That's what they should have did. But this where the politics come into play at. They should have rematched for the belt. If they rematch for the belt, you get what I'm saying? Then that's something totally different. But they elevated Mabili, and then right after that, like you just beat the play. Right after that, okay, bam, you fighting Canelo next. So I mean, we see what's going on. But what they should have did, Chris, they should have rematched, but they should have fought for that title. They should have fought for that title. Now, what if Mabili win? What if Mabili beat Canelo? That's not far-fetched. I mean, he just lost to a welterweight. A hell of a welterweight, though. I mean, he lost to Black Freezer on Mexican Independence Day. So, me personally, I like Christian Mabili's style. I like his boxing style. He's very, very he has a fan-friendly style. Him and Lester Martinez. I don't know, me personally. There's some tall, super middleweights over there. Canelo fight tall guys and stuff like that, but I don't know, man. Just he was hitting Crawford in that fight and couldn't hurt him or drop him. Matter of fact, he got hurt in that fight on multiple occasions. But doing the stanky leg, almost walked out the ring and quit. Like, it was a whole lot he was going through in there. So I don't know. I don't know where Canelo was at mentally as well. And then guess what? He fighting in September. The fight is in Saudi Arabia. So there's going to be another fighter that can take that Mexican Independence Day, that can fight on that day, because he's fighting in Saudi Arabia. They can take that fight here in America. The only problem is There is no Mexican fighter outside of Canelo, Mexican or Mexican-American fighter that can fight on those dates that Canelo fought on and do great numbers. David Benavidez. What did I tell y'all about David Benavidez and Zurdo Ramirez? I said I can guarantee y'all one thing: you ain't gonna hear no sources say reports about what type of numbers David Benavidez and Zurdo Ramirez did. You ain't gonna hear. There ain't gonna be no Mike Carpenter. Yeah, sources say they did 250,000 pay-per-view buys. None of that. Dan Rayfield. You ain't gonna hear no. So remember I told y'all that. Guess what? Y'all ain't heard nothing yet. True. Hey Jamie, remember I told y'all that? I said you ain't gonna hear nothing. Cause they like to say the black fighters can't sell, but the Mexican fighters can sell. I said, well, if that's the case, tell me what two Mexicans, tell me what Ryan Garcia and what the dude name is? Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrio sold. It's crickets. No sources, no 250,000 sources say pay-per-view buys. No, we did $4, $5, $6 million live gates. You ain't heard nothing. But they'll draw. Canelo, no, not Canelo. David Benavidez, American, just fought Zurdo Ramirez, a Mexican, on Cinco de Mayo weekend. Guess what? Crickets. True. I told you, Jesse, you ain't gonna hear no Oscar De La Hoya do no clapback Thursday talking about some, yeah, we broke live gate records. Zurdo Ramirez, I told you the black fighters can't sell, but we can. But guess what though? You ain't gonna hear nothing on clapback Thursday. Him clapping back talking about how much a success that event was from a live gate and pay-per-view number standpoint. True. It ain't but one Canelo. It's not as simple as, oh, you just got to be a Mexican and people know you got a fight coming up and you're going to break live gate numbers to do crazy numbers. It's not that simple. It's one guy that can do that. That's the anomaly. That's the exception to the rule. And then there's everybody else of his descent. Those are the facts. Matter of fact, let me do this. Let me do this right quick. Let's go here. See, is there any reports out there? Let's see. Let me see. David Benavidez versus Zurdo. And Zurdo trash. I ain't never liked Zurdo. I mean, trash. I ain't never liked Zurdo. That man straight trash. Man been fighting tomato can. He was over there. He was on that golden boy. He been on that golden boy tomato can diet. Ticket sales report. What they did? Okay, let's see. What was the live gate? Matter of fact, let's do this. What was the live gate numbers? Here you go, right here. Matter of fact, let's do this. It said David Benavidez versus Zurdo Ramirez cruiserweight fight held on May 2nd, 2026, T-Mobile Arena. Saw initial ticket sales concerns, but ultimately it was a high-profile showdown. Early reports indicate slower than expected sales, but the fight attracted significant attention as a Cinco de Mayo weekend event in Las Vegas. That's very fucking big. And they pulling this from Reddit, ESPN. This one they pulling it from on the right. All that stuff there, right? Pay-per-view, it's a pay-per-view draw. The event was featured on DAZN. Event performance, the fight was heavily marketed to Mexican and Mexican-American fans to drive engagement. That came from Reddit right there. That came from Reddit. Let's see, background and financials. Fight outcome, Benavidez defeated him. Yada, yada, yada. Payouts. It said Benavidez reportedly earned roughly $7 million. Ramirez earned $4 million, reflecting the high stakes and a strong payday for both fighters. So he said he made $7 million. Who paid him $7 million? Al Heyman? Who paid Dave Benavidez $7 million? He made more than the champion Zurdo Ramirez. Where came from? Al Heyman? Oh, that's the back. So he got 7 million, and then what? He got something else on the back end? Like where that came from? Oh, that was on Facebook. Hold on. They say as reported on Facebook. Reported by who? essentially, sports boxing. Boy, hush. So Ring Magazine, basically, they're saying that Ring Magazine said he got paid 7 million and Zerto got paid 4 million. That shit flop. The event wasn't no sellout. Let's see what the pay-per-view numbers was. I mean, a lot of I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these promoters is flopping today. So a lot of them, you know, a lot of them is flopping. And this was a PBC and Golden Boy joint pay-per-view. Amazon and the Zone, okay. Okay. Let's look at the pay-per-view numbers. According to who? All right, let's go right here. Now, y'all check this out. It says, according to reports surrounding their May 2nd, 2026 fight, David Benavidez and Zoltan Ramirez allegedly generated approximately 143,000 pay-per-view buys. The fight, which was held on Cinco de Mayo, and they got this from. It said the fight, which was held on Cinco de Mayo weekend in Las Vegas for the unified cruiserweight titles, did not meet high commercial expectations. I don't believe this shit. I don't believe it did that. This is according to Boxing Daily on Facebook. This is the rumored Benavidez Zerto undercard. That's the rumored undercard. Sales. Let's go. So this on Facebook, huh? Ain't this some shit? Check this out. Let's go back. I don't know what this is. I clicked on this. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me show y'all what I'm looking at. When I clicked on the link, this what I saw. This what I'm looking at. When I click on that link, this what I see. Y'all see this here? Check this out. Lord have mercy. (2026) fight. David Benavidez versus Zoltan Ramirez allegedly generated 143,000 pay-per-view buys. It says allegedly. Ain't nobody standing on this shit. The fight, which was held on Cinco de Mayo weekend in Las Vegas for the unified cruiserweight titles, did not meet commercial expectations. Now it says despite the low buy rates, Benavidez reportedly earned around $7 million, while Ramirez took home an estimated $4 million. That's what they say. You know, we know Benavidez over there with back-end promotions, and then and Ramirez over there with shady ass Oscar De La Hoya. So good luck with that. It's a performance contest. The fight was viewed as a major showdown, but the reported numbers are considered disappointing, following a trend of low figures for high-profile matchups without Canelo Alvarez. Now check this out. I said, where did they get this from? Where did they get this from? I clicked on where they got it from, right? And when I click on it, guess what it went to? It went to this. It says if you do not want to visit that page, you can return to the previous page. And it says facebook.com Adrian Rayner. Do you guys know who Adrian Rayner is? This is where Google is pulling it, because I told y'all, this is where Google is pulling this information from. Adrian Rayner. Do y'all know who Adrian Rayner is? Let me see how smart y'all is. There's no proof. No one, Mike Carpenter ain't said he did that. Oscar De La Hoya didn't say it sold that. Nobody who was involved with the event said that. Dr. Mario guessed it. Bingo. He said the inevitable. That's She-Block. Google is pulling information that She-Block put out there. That's She-Block. That's why I try to tell y'all. You got to know how to do a deep dive. Like when you Google some shit and they put some shit out there, look at, it's a link next to these reports. Look at the link where Google is pulling that information from. You have to cross-reference it. Oh, that's where this shit came from? Oh, I don't believe that shit. True. She-Block. Yeah. Just listen. Just type it yourself. Just type it yourself. Just go in there and put, just go in there and put the numbers, right? And guess what? It said now it did less than what it was. Well, less than expectations. And lo and behold, let me show y'all this here. As soon as I clicked on it, and he said the source Rick Glazer, inevitable She-Block. He said the business side of this is She-Block. Now he got the information from Rick Glazer. She-Block try to be cool with everybody who used to come on my show. So Rick Glazer, he got this from Rick Glazer. The business side of Boston, y'all, it said with only 7,450 seats sold at T-Mobile Arena, the unification hype didn't translate to dollars. Now, if what Rick Glazer saying is true, because Rick Glazer don't never say nothing about what's going on with Golden Boy. However, but Zurdo Ramirez is the Golden Boy fighter. So, if they only sold in that fight, it wasn't a sellout at all. If it did only 7,400 and something ticket sales, they took a bloodbath. And if David Benavidez really did get $7 million, we ain't got no way of confirming that, knowing that. And if Zurdo Ramirez really did get $4 million, and they only sold 7,500 tickets, I don't know what the venue, how much the T-Mobile Arena hold. And we know the pay-per-view, they say 143,000, I guess between two platforms, the Zone and Amazon. So let's just run with those. Let's just run with those numbers. Let's just run with them, just on the safe side, just for argument's sake. Let's say you did 143,000 pay-per-view buys. Two, pretty much a Mexican American and a Mexican fighting on a holiday, a holiday that was Cinco de Mayo. That's for the Mexican people. You only sold 7,500. You only sold 705,500 tickets at on Cinco de Mayo weekend, bro. And the doggone, you only did 143,000 pay-per-view buys. I don't believe that. I think it did less than that. But for argument's sake, put it this way. Let's say you did do 143,000. It probably did, because guess what? How many pay-per-view buys did they sell on Amazon, and how many did they sell on DAZN? Because I got a membership with DAZN, so they take out $50.49 every month out of my account until I cancel it. And any fight they put on pay-per-view, I get to see that. That's a part of the package. Bro, so that shit could have did like 20,000 on Amazon and 120,000 on DAZN or something like. Man, that shit went wood. True. Man, hey, Jamie, that shit went wood. Jamie, that shit went wood, bro. So if it was as simple as being Mexican or being Mexican American and just fight, that means again, they didn't come out. Why the Mexican boxing fan base didn't come out for them boys? They weren't pandering to motherfuckers look like me, so no, I ain't got to worry about me. But I'm saying, but why they didn't come out and show up for them? See, I'm blowing up these narratives that Oscar De La Coca and all these other motherfuckers be putting out there online. Why the numbers ain't adding up? And this coming from your people. This Rick Glazier. Shout out to Rick. I ain't talked to him in a minute, but shout out to him. She Block, who got it from Rick Glazier. So you get what I'm saying? So yeah, it ain't, you know what I mean? No. Shout out to Daniel. He said the sports bar I saw it. What you say? You said the sports bar you saw it in showed the Amazon part of the pay-per-view. Okay. He said more likely Amazon probably sold more than he said Amazon probably sold more on Amazon than it did on the Zone. Okay. He said only 4 hours from Phoenix. He should have fought in Phoenix. He'd have a sellout. Yeah, but guess what though? Hey, Chris, if David Benavidez is as big as they say he is, you gotta do more than 7,500 tickets sold. We ain't counting the giveaways. You gotta do more than that on Cinco de Mayo weekend, bro. If he is what they say he is, you gotta do more than that. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, your numbers tell if you are a draw or not. Your numbers will tell you that, fam. Nigga, if you doing 7,500 at the T-Mobile Arena, and you got another Mexican across from you, that's bad, bro. To this day. So that go to show you, these people ain't no monolith. It's not as simple as you just gotta be Mexican and just step in the ring with some gloves on, and everybody who Mexican or Mexican American gonna come and we gonna sell out and pack it and break the record, the numbers. No, don't work that way. If that was the case, goddamn it, Zurdo and Benavidez would have did a whole lot better. The only one can hold that date down is Canelo. Like I told y'all, it's only one him. It's Canelo, then it's everybody else. That's what I said. It's Canelo, then it's everybody else. When that motherfucker retire, man, listen, bro. When Canelo retire, again, when he retire, I'm like, man, who is the star who can bring light? Well, we got Jake Paul. Guess what? Jake Paul doing better numbers than shit. Jake Paul do better numbers than Benavidez and Zurdo. Yeah. I mean, he got a consistent track record of putting butts in seats. I've been to one of his fights. When he fought bare knuckle boxing champion Mike Perry right here in Tampa, I was there. The shit was sold out. True. And I know Jake Paul is a gimmick fighter. I know that. He's an influencer fighter. But guess what? Leonard Ellaby said it's about putting butts in seats. Daniel Agnew said, he said 7,500 on the 20,000. The T-Mobile Arena hold 20,000? Lord have mercy. He said Mexicans really don't rock with him because he's half Ecuadorian. Okay, but why they don't rock with Zurdo Ramirez? Why they ain't rock with Zurdo Ramirez, fam? Zurdo full-blooded Mexican from Mexico. Why they don't rock with him? Why they ain't rock with Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios. When they fought each other. The streamers, which Ryan Garcia represent that streaming influencer world, they didn't even watch that shit. Do you get what I'm saying, fam? I get what you're saying though about David, but I'm saying okay, but he fought. He fought. And what to say, Chris? You say both are Mexican American? Oh, you talking about Jaime Munguia? No, you talking about Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios. But what I'm saying is the narrative. That's all I'm saying, fam. I'm talking about the narrative. If it was as simple as being a certain nationality, explain to me why two people who fit the demographics of the nationality that they said is a draw, they ain't drawing shit. True. And every time I ask this question, I get what the brother said in the chat. He said it's because they not. I said, okay, but what Zerto Ramirez is Mexican, right? He full-blooded. And guess what? Hold on, I'm gonna tell you something, fam. And they always tell me that goddamn Dave Benavidez is this like he the face. Hold on, somebody said that he was the face of boxing. Wait a minute. Let's talk about this right quick in closing. How the hell you the face of boxing and you doing $7,500? You still do not $7,500. You doing 7,500. You selling 7,500 tickets. The top part of the arena was curtain off. Fuck it. And then you gave away a bunch of tickets. They told me about that. And in this phone right here, I have ticket scalpers, promoters, managers, matchmakers, referees, commissioners. I know a guy right now who probably who sell tickets right now. He connected the top rank. He connected to all the different promotion companies. He's like a ticket scalper, just like Sam Watson. He helped sell the tickets of the events and stuff like that. That's what he does. And I know what he told me. Like, man, this shit ain't. You get what I'm saying? That's why they have back end promotions. Look here, baby boy, check this out. This is why you can't take a back end deal, because the promoter have a certain amount of ticket sales or a certain amount of pay-per-views that we have to sell. Check this out. I'm going to tell y'all some real shit. I know what happened. They ain't get paid that money. I'll tell you what happened. They probably said, look, we're going to pay you $7 million for this fight. We're going to pay you $4 million for this fight. It's all on how the deal is structured. You're going to make your $7 million. We're going to give you a guaranteed $2 million, though. The deal worth $7 million. Your part of the deal worth $4 million. We ain't gonna give you no $7 million guarantee and you $4 million guarantee. Now what we're gonna do, baby boy, we're gonna give you $2 million. And then you're gonna get the other $5 million and you're gonna get the other $2 million on the back end. When it's all said and done, baby boy, when we add up and tabulate all the numbers, you got some more coming back later on down the line. That's what they not saying. You making it seem like they just got that. No. The back end promotions contract. Back end promotions contract. You riding this bitch? Yeah, man, goddamn, where the rest of my money at? Hey, but look here, man, in order for you to get the type of money that we promised, that we told you we were going to get, remember in the contract, there's a provision that says we need to recoup our money. We need there's a certain benchmark, there's a certain number that we have to sell where you get the rest of your money on the back end. That number could have been 300,000 pay-per-view buys. I'm pretty sure Mexican Independence Day. Not Mexican Independence Day. Cinco de Mayo weekend. You Mexican. He Mexican. You know what I mean? Well, they say you ain't Mexican, but we just going. You Mexican. You the Mexican monster. So Mexican monster. He full-blood Mexican. We taking Canelo date. We gonna take his date and we gonna do good. I'm telling everybody gonna know about it. And guess what? You only sold 7,500 tickets. True. Ain't gonna be no back end, fam. Hey, Jamie, it ain't going to be no back end. If I don't sell, and me as a promoter, if I don't sell the number that I need in order for me to turn a profit, there is no back end. And if you ain't no draw like that, there is no back end. You ain't no draw like that, fam. Yeah. So how you the face of boxing when you can't even sell out the T-Mobile Arena on Cinco de Mayo weekend, and you Mexican and he Mexican? True. I know Benavidez ain't no real Mexican, but I'm just saying he represent them for Mexico. He represent Mexico because he ain't coming to the ring with no American flag on. His nationality is American. He ain't coming to the ring with no American flag on. Do he come to the ring with the Ecuadorian flag? Maybe he come to the ring with the Ecuadorian flag. I don't know. I know I seen him in the ring. Like, he come to the ring with this. This what he come to the ring with. He ain't coming to the ring with an American flag. He ain't come to the ring with I don't know. Has he ever came to the ring with an Ecuadorian flag? How you the face of boxing, dog? But you're doing 143,000 pay-per-views, according to what Rick Glazer said. And you selling 7,500 tickets. How you the face of boxing? Hey, Kendall, does that make sense, fam? Hey, Jamie, does it make, he said, Coach, I remember taking other fighters' fight date. Hey, Akila, does that make sense? The numbers, so just because you got a YouTube channel that's pro David Benavidez, or pro Ryan Garcia, or pro Zerto Ramirez, or pro Mario Barrios, or pro any of those other guys, the numbers don't add up. The dudes ain't that, bro. I've been saying this shit from day one. These cats ain't that. They're known and they're famous, and they're a draw on YouTube. They're a draw on his favorite YouTube channel that talk about him all the time. He's a draw in that YouTube and on the Boxing Boys chat. Shout out to Ness. He's a draw on Showbiz the Adult chat. They're a draw right there. But when they fight, they ain't a draw. True. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Smoke and mirrors, fam. These dudes ain't no draw, dog. They not that. He said, Mimi said, Benavidez has been on pay-per-view since Plant. Yeah, and that shit flopped too. Him and Plant did like 150,000. I remember when that happened. Cause I was at Tom's Watch Bar. I think it was at Tom's Watch Bar downtown LA. And I remember that fight because who was there? It was me, Frank Stallone, Steve Kim. Yeah, because Tom's Watch Bar, y'all need to go there. If you're in LA, go to Tom's Watch Bar, man. That is nice. Guess what? They have Debbie E there every night. Like every time Debbie E, every Friday night, or if it's SmackDown or whatever, like bro, it be packed. It be deep up in there. They be deep. Yeah, we was there, bro. We was there. It was there. I'm just saying your numbers got to be better than that though. Your numbers got to be better than that. He said Planet Benavidez did just under 14,000 sold at the MGM Grand. Now that was good. Now Benavidez and Plant, I mean that was pretty good. They didn't sell it out, but that was pretty good. That's decent. But you can't be the face of something doing mediocre numbers. It don't work that way. You can't be the face of something doing mediocre numbers. The numbers can't be mediocre. And you get what I'm saying? The numbers can't be mediocre, dog. And you the face of something. See, matter of fact, hey, check this out. See, this how you body this shit. See, you body this shit with facts. I ain't all this other shit. I ain't. All this other shit, I ain't, you know what I mean? Hold on, Jamie. I'm finna look it up right now. What is the definition? What is the definition of the face of boxing? I don't know what the answer is, but I just want to, Okay, check this out. I'm finna read this to y'all. Check this out, Jamie. It say the face of boxing refers to the fighter who is considered the most globally recognized, marketable, and financially successful cash cow in the sport. It is not an official title, but rather a status earned through a combination of high-level skill, charisma, and the ability to sell tickets and pay-per-views. Let's stop right there. Let's read that one more time. The face of boxing refers to a fighter who is considered the most globally recognized. That's one. Marketable. I told y'all, we saw what Ali was able to do. Some of y'all wasn't born or whatever. And then we saw Mike Tyson. I came up in the Mike Tyson era. I know what a superstar is. I know what the face of boxing looked like. Floyd Mayweather. Anything less than that, let's continue. The face of boxing refers to the fighter who is considered the most globally recognized, marketable, and financially successful, meaning cash cow in the sport. If you are the most financially successful, if you are the most marketable, if you are globally recognized, that will make you a cash cow. If you are the opposite of that, you are the opposite of a cash cow. It is not an official title, but rather a status earned through a combination of high-level skill, charisma, and the ability to sell tickets and pay-per-views. So in order to be the face of something, you have to be globally recognized, you have to be marketable, you have to be financially successful, you have to have a common, it's a status that has to be earned through a combination of a high-level skill. You got to have that. You got to have charisma, and you got to have the ability to sell tickets and sell pay-per-views. If you can't do any of these things, guess what? I don't give a fuck what your favorite YouTube channel say or what the fanboys in the chat say. That nigga is not that. True. How you gonna take over a holiday, become the face of something when you are literally the opposite of the definition of what the face of something is? What did say, Chris? He say it was all the Mikes. Michael Jordan, Jackson. Yeah, that's right. That was Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Mike Tyson. Yep. Three of the most recognizable global figures ever. Yeah. And these niggas be talking like they that. Dr. Mario say, you need to be on Forbes. These dudes not even on Forbes. But because you got a YouTube channel who capping for you, that's why I say these dudes is the face. You the face of the boxing boys. I mean, you the face of the chat in the boxing boys. Shout out to Ness. You the face of the content creator on on certain channels. You the face over there. But when the rubber hit the road, no, you are not that, sir. You are not that, sir. That's why I don't argue with these niggas. I'm not finna argue with you about your favorite fighter because you got an emotional attachment to him. You trying to tell me he a superstar, you know, he this, he that. No.
You wanna argue. I can't argue with you. You mad. Look at you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
I want to dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Jordan, Tyson, and Johnson. Well, you know, Johnson was one of the mics though, but you know, he was Magic Johnson. Irvin Johnson, Magic Johnson, but he wasn't. He wasn't one of the mics. But I get. I know what you're saying though, fam. Shout out to Jamie from New York.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Aquila.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Just Living Life.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the Puerto Rican Assassin.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Chris, Big Chris in the building.
Hey, okay.
My main man Daniel, salute, brother.
Hey, okay.
Just So Sick, salute.
Hey, okay.
Dr. Mario.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, you're right about that, Just So Sick. It was Michael Jackson, listen. And guess what? Out of all of those stars, the biggest superstar that I've ever seen. No, matter of fact, there's a star, there's superstar, there's mega stars, and then there's what that shit called? Supernova. Star, superstar, megastar, supernova. Michael Jackson was supernova. I ain't seen nothing bigger than him. Nothing. But it was the mics. Jackson, Jordan, Tyson. When AB was telling that young lady, my name Adrian Broner, I'm 4-time world champion. I'm Adrian, I'm 4-time world champion. When he was telling her that, she said, what? I'm Adrian Broner, 4-division world champion. She said, she didn't say like Ryan Garcia, someone who's probably closer to her age. She didn't say, oh, like Tank Davis. I'm pretty sure she might know who he is. She didn't even say like Jake Paul. She didn't say nobody closer to her age group. She said someone that's old enough to be her grandfather. She said like Mike Tyson. As young as she is, the first name she mentioned was Mike Tyson. She mentioned someone that was a global icon at the height of his career. This chick was born in the 2000s. And she remembered Mike Tyson. But she didn't remember AB. And Mike Tyson, an old nigga. He old now. Shout out to G5.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Tony Montana.
Hey, okay.
The lovely Aquila.
Hey, okay.
Dr. Mario.
Hey, okay.
Cool K, salute.
Hey, okay.
Just So Sick.
Hey, okay.
I was trying to tell y'all, man, don't listen, man. I ain't listen. I'm like Hall and Oates. I can't go for that. I ain't going for it. You dig? No, sir. Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to my main man G5 from the Bronx. Shout Cool Hands in his BI. Yeah, man, peace to the family, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Daniel. We going live. We're going live this weekend. We got the Naya Albright and Keyshawn Davis fight tomorrow. So we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. I like Naya Albright. I'm not gonna lie. I really like that young man. You know, he went through a lot last time he was in Norfolk, Virginia. He got jumped. I was literally right there. The baby rolling down the stroller, rolling down the catwalk in the stroller. He said, "Oh, that my baby. I gotta go get my baby. I gotta go get my baby." I'm like, wasn't nobody think about the baby when y'all trying to jump the nigga who beat your brother. But that's neither here nor there. Shout out to everybody, man. Much love. I catch you guys in the next one. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. Much love to everybody, man. Shout out to Mimi. Mimi, what's going on? What did it say? She said how the face. She said what she said. She said how the face get booed then. Yeah, you know. I mean, he's still a face though. The numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. He got booed because they were part of a bunch of David Benavidez fans. There were a number about 7,000 people there. So you know, it happens. It happens. Mike Tyson.